slip out the south. Watch a tone Mercedes Benz lit. This the South is strong. You they kings back to back like about 7. Try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting bars like a Grady blitz. Every fact straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATL made me this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports or get torn apart. Home team.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, hey.
Team. Fans got that chop to the chip with a flex. Hawks in the cut, ice cold like a tag. A-Town legend, I debate with the best. Come weak with the takes, get late to rest. Home team.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, baby.
Home team.
It must be Tuesday. I'm here. You're here. So it's time for fans speak. Well, we like to do one thing and one thing only. Drop the motherfucking link, baby. We got that boycott word out there. And we need to know if it's for real.
Don't speak about the cell, what you tone. Mercedes Benz lit, this the Falcons throne. You gay games, they the bad like a boss. Sub on, try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting bars like a Grady blitz. Every fast straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATM made me, this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports, so you're torn apart. Whole team.
Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to drop the link. Right after I make an adjustment. Got to make a slight adjustment here. And then we going to get to the festivities. Let's see. And whoop, there it is.
All righty then. I'm going to drop the link for y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do on Fan Speak. We drop the motherfucking link. It's time for the fans to voice what is going on around the community, around the fan base. What's going on around these Falcons, these Hawks, these Braves, these Georgia Bulldogs who get things kicking this weekend? What's going on around the fan base with this boycott word that's been going around? Why is this a word that's on people's tongue when we talking about the Falcons? Why is boycott being thrown out there like it's just like this just some word that we just randomly say in our everyday lives? Boycott. Boycott is a very, very serious word, you all. If you know anything about the civil rights movement, equal rights movement, if you know anything about the we too and us twos and the if you know anything about the alphabet community, if you know anything about Peter, if you know anything about anything that has to do with the word boycott, it is never something to take it lightly. Why is this word being thrown around at whim? It just being thrown around like it's just some kind of just play word to play with. Well, we're going to talk about it today because for some reason in this fan base, in the Falcons fan base, the word boycott is being used quite a bit when it comes to the Falcons and them winning football games because it could result in a Raheem Morris retaining in 2026, and fans don't like it. Fans are going crazy with the idea of Raheem Morris still being the Atlanta Falcons head coach in 2026. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to drop the motherfucking link so y'all can get straight to it. So let's go ahead and get this link dropped in the chat. Let's go ahead and get it dropped. This is before I drop this link, let me say this. No, let me go ahead and drop it first. Then I say this. Let me go ahead and drop this link. All right. The link is in the chat, but I ain't going to pin it yet. I'll pin it after I say this. The link is in the chat. Go ahead and tap the link. But I'm going to say this before I pin this link. We're going to have fun with this conversation today. We are going to have fun with this conversation. That word boycott can turn things very ugly. Things can get ugly when using the word boycott. Things can get very disrespectful when you're using these types of words. When you having groups conversations, it invites other people from other topics and other niches and other conversations and other. It just invites a lot. So I took a risk today putting this in this title. When you come in here, understand we talking about sports and sports only. We ain't talking about Donald Trump. We ain't talking about the Ukraine war. We ain't talking about it. We ain't talking about the latest politics storyline. And I know what it is. And I'm not gonna say it, but we're not talking about that in here. Okay. So this word boycott, be careful today. Be very careful with me. Today, I will kick your ass up off this goddamn screen. I will kick you out of here today. Because I ain't playing that game today. Them games, I'm not playing today. I'm not playing those games. I know my politics a little bit for the most part. And we ain't going there today. Okay? So, with that being said, come in here. Let's have fun with this. The Atlanta Falcons fan base is in a uproar. They do not like the idea of Raheem Morris being the head coach in 2026. If we keep winning football games, if we keep having players like Kyle Pitts start to show up, if we keep having players like Kirk Cousins starting to get back to looking like his old self, if we start letting things like that happen and we winning football games, it's going to make Raheem Morris look like he semi-know what he doing. And fans are terrified. We got Deshaun Coswell in the building. We got 3 Duddy in the building. And we got Larry. Nothing else. Just Larry. In the building. What's going on with you fellas?
What's up?
What it do?
How
I ain't been on
everybody
the
doing?
phone. What it do, fellas?
So, y'all heard it already, man. And I know y'all done seen it out there. I know y'all been paying
Hey,
attention.
home team, not to cut y'all. What you were just speaking on, because I was tapping in
Go
as
ahead, go
you
ahead.
speaking on.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm saying what you was speaking on before you just dropped the link about you when doing something today on the show.
Oh, that boycott word is boycott
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
serious
yeah.
word.
Folks don't know what they really saying when they say that shit, bro. I've been saying that too, bro. Like
Mm.
niggas tripping on that shit, bro. But go ahead, you can keep going.
No, so y'all been seeing it, man. Y'all done seen this conversation, man, out there ever since that Thursday night victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Y'all done seen it. People is terrified to death of Raheem Morris being retained in 2026.
Me personally, I just want to know why. I just want to know why. Why we terrified? Because at the end of the day, man, if you get a new coach, you start over again. So you rather start over or you rather see can he really make it work in year 3 with a new OC? Because at the end of the day, we know he got to get a new OC and a new special team coach. So if he come in with 2 guys that's experienced and know what they doing, and the team can play together as a camaraderie, what's gonna be what we gonna talk about then? Oh well, we need to keep him. It's like, man, we want results now. I understand we want results now because we ain't won in forever. But at the end of the day, man, shit, it's a lot of organizations that won it forever. And right now they winning because they got the right coaching and they didn't find even okay, let's think about Dan Campbell. His first 2 years and a half, shit, he was bullshit. Year
Yeah.
3, he come in, he got everything right, everybody buy in. Now look, kick that down there playoff team since he been there. So
Don't
it's like,
compare
man,
Raheem to Dan Campbell.
it ain't even about
Raheem
that, bro. It ain't about. It's about the structure of what he did and how he started out. I'm not
is not
comparing
head coach
him as a
material.
coach.
He's not
So
head coach
what?
material. Y'all keep
Let me say
defending this
this. Let
guy
me say this. Let me
like
say
he's the
this. Let me
coach.
say. I ain't defending him, bro. I just want to ask everybody this: if you ain't head coach material, why the hell he always in head coach talks? If he ain't head coach material, why the hell he always in head coach talks? That's what
Because
I just want to know that.
Yeah, who determines what's head coach material? Who determines that?
That's
the
I'm
criteria of the
confused.
franchise,
Huh?
the criteria of the franchise is different than the criteria of the fans and the um, spectators or whatever you want to call them. Even
That's what.
even even people that's spending their money um, with this franchise is going to look at it different. Because
Right.
I'm looking at it from a different way. If I boycott
Because you're a
that,
season ticket holder, right, 330.
right? So that means that I've got to. I'm in the same position as Mr. Blank in a certain capacity because we're talking about a money thing too. You know, do I'm not considering it, but if I boycott, then that means that I'm going to forfeit money's already invested in this franchise.
Right.
So
But I was saying earlier, what make y'all think that Raheem is a good head coach?
Who said he was a good? I never even said nothing about
nobody
that.
said
You
that.
said, no, you said keep him instead of getting a new coach.
I said OC, bro. If we fire Raheem now, we starting over again. Y'all gonna be crying again. I'm
And I said
confused about
again,
y'all.
why would you keep Raheem that's not a head coach?
Say that
He
again.
is a head coach.
No, he not a head coach material.
To
He don't know
you,
Why
what
he
the hell
not?
he's
not.
doing.
To you,
Why
he
not?
not. To
Because
you.
he's losing? Because the Falcons are losing?
It's more than they losing. The guy don't know what the hell he doing. Have y'all been
Says
watching the
who?
season this year?
Says who? Says who? Says who?
Everybody.
Says
Are
the
y'all blind?
fans, bro. Says the fans, bro.
It,
Not to out the blank ain't saying
Not
that
just
shit.
the fans. Not just the fans. Everybody's saying it. I mean, are y'all blind? Are y'all watching the game? Or y'all just on the Raheem hype team?
Who
I'm
said
not
they
on
was on
nobody's
any
hype team.
team?
I'm
Right.
logo. I'm
'Cause-
loyal to the logo.
well, you know, because Loco, you should not disrespect Loco by saying Raheem is a good head coach.
I never said he was a good head coach.
But you say he's a head coach.
Deshaun Caldwell. This what you keep saying, bro. You saying that shit. Nobody else said that.
No, okay. So you think Raheem is a good head coach?
You still ain't answer my question. I asked you, what makes you think he ain't a head coach when he ain't head coach talks down every year?
Look at his record. Look at the way he coached. His
I'm still
team
confused.
was supposed
That
to
has
be
nothing to do with it.
a head
Thank you.
coach.
It depends on the criteria of the franchise. What are they looking for?
What do
Um,
he do to make him consider him the head coach?
he has a resume that puts him in that to meet that criteria.
That resume sucks.
That may be the case, but that
They
doesn't
don't make
change his
him a head
resume.
coach. They don't make him a head coach. He
But
wasn't
this the
a head
key
coach
thing. The
before.
resume sucks to you. It don't suck to the owners. It don't
Right,
suck to the GMs. It suck to you,
right.
bro.
What's going
He only
down,
has a job
fellas?
because
Because we
he
losing.
only got the job
Because we're not looking good. That's why.
no, he only got the job because he's a safe bet for off the blame. That's the only way he got
Says
the
who?
job.
Says who?
And that may be the case. That may be the
That's
case.
it.
But those are the type of decisions that people that are spending their money and hiring their staff make. They
Let me
make
jump in
those
here
type of
real quick.
decisions.
Let me jump here real quick. Larry, try to adjust your audio. You kind of sound like you in a empty warehouse. You try to adjust your audio, and everybody that don't bring it up, this one of them days where you just gonna have to jump in there and just jump in there when you can get in there. Just jump in there.
Because check it out.
Bet,
If,
bet.
if,
You hear me better?
if anyone y'all own a restaurant
Now
and
that
you have a person that cook who can't cook, but he very popular, and you keep him, what makes him a cook?
Um, if you hire him under that title,
then
he's a
that's what
cook.
he.
He's a
Okay,
cook.
but no. He's not a cook. You hire him as a cook. He's not a cook.
That make him a
He
cook.
he
That
run
makes
up
him a
everything
cook,
he does.
though. That
You
makes him a
know,
So
cook.
y'all know my brother Denzel. Y'all know Denzel,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Denzel was going to school to be an electrician, and I know he don't mind me saying this, but it was he was going to school to be an electrician, but he got some intel that he could get hired on as an electrician before he actually gets certified to be an electrician, and he filled out an application somewhere at a very big company, and he got hired on to be an electrician, and he ain't technically an electrician by certification, so to speak. Let's say that he ain't technically an electrician at that time. He good now, he good, but at that time he wasn't no electrician. Beauticians do it all the time. They open up salons without having beautician license. I know somebody that did that. Barbers do it. They open up barber shops without being licensed to be barbers.
But again,
Does that make
y'all
them
have faith
not
in
a barber?
Raheem.
Wait a minute, Deshaun. Who determines if they are what they are hired to be? Who determines that?
The person that
The
hired
people
him.
that hire him.
Bingo.
So
Hey,
y'all
check.
feel hold on. Y'all feel confident that Raheem
Not the
is
conversation. That's not what we saying.
Thank you, bro. You
That's
keep
not.
moving goalposts, bro. You keep moving goalposts.
no.
Hey,
Y'all
hey,
y'all saying he's a good head coach.
I'm finna
we
switch
never
to my
said that.
laptop, homie. I'm finna switch to my laptop.
Okay, like this. So y'all want to keep him as the head coach.
No.
From a business standpoint, right
Absolutely
now,
not.
Chandler, let me tell him who you are.
Oh,
This
hey, go
guy
ahead.
here, this guy right here from Dirty Bird Fly Through
What's going on,
has
channel?
Yeah,
has
hey,
exercised
tell him I was all over the local news last week.
his thoughts and feelings about certain people. And if you've seen on the news, media, newspapers, this is the bad guy. This is the guy that had on the bag at the Seattle game.
Do you
But
blame him?
You went
Dead
viral.
serious. Oh,
This
yeah.
no,
man that
no, I
went
don't blame
viral
him.
for putting a paper bag on his head
Yep.
after the Seattle Seahawks game.
In front of
and
Mr. Blank.
and let me tell y'all about that, all right? Because I really felt like, number one, I felt like it was the only thing I could really do. But see, I go to these games like 3 Dirty, and I support this team. And see, let me say this. I don't think the traditional boycotting works because they still gonna get their money regardless. So I was thinking, well, how the hell can I still make my voice heard? I'm going to these games. Put the paper bag on my head because I know for a fact Mr. Blank ain't gonna like that. We know how Arthur Blank is at the end of the day and how he is perceived. I don't know how much he actually cares about the results of the team, but we know he cares about how he is perceived. We know the work he does in the community. We know
Fact.
that he cares about having one of the top facilities, one of the best stadiums.
Fact.
So putting a paper bag on my head was really it was one of the only ways to actually get that message across. Hey, listen, Arthur Blank has not been a good owner of this football team. And I'm that type of guy where I'm at the point I care about results. I don't care about $2 hot dogs. I care about results. You're hiring these coaches.
I care
You
about the
got
$2 hot dogs, by the way.
yeah.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're hiring these coaches. You hired Arthur Smith, who brought you nothing but straight mediocrity. And now you've hired this dude who, I mean, he started off all right last year, but then we had a disastrous end of the season. And this year, you've had screw up after screw up. You've had excuse after excuse. You made the wide receiver coach a scapegoat, but yet you got Williams sticking around the entire season when this special teams has consistently been one of the
Right.
probably the worst in the NFL this year. It's not just the fact that he's losing games, it's the fact that the team is look sloppy. It's the fact that they make the simple mistakes you just can't make, stuff that
19-2.
you're taught all the way back in Pop Warner not to do. This team is making those types of mistakes. That is why Raheem is a bad coach. Now, unfortunately, and I think I agree with you, Blackberry, I think this win he got on Thursday in Tampa, it's probably going to end up saving his job.
Bullshit.
Because,
Not with 19 penalties.
hey, listen, there's 3 games left. And I want to put the paper bag on my head if I didn't want to send a message. That's how you know how much I want this dude fired. And matter of fact, I want the whole damn operation blown up because how it's currently going, man, I'm not a fan of it. And this ain't just something where you fire a couple coaches. You need to, in my opinion, completely have a facelift. But I know how Arthur Blank operates, and I know that this went, man, Arthur Blank values wins against divisional opponents, as all owners do, but Arthur Blank, he values a win against a team like the Buccaneers, them going down there, even if we had damn near 20 penalties. He's going to value, we went down there, short week, there was a lot of noise, and we found a way to win the game, as Raheem continues to say every week. We found our way into a win. I don't even know if we found a way to win. We found our way into a win. That's how bad Tampa screwed up. But at the end of the day, we had more points on the board. By 1 point, we won the game. And I'm telling y'all, if he goes now, the Arizona game is going to be a very big telltale sign. Can they keep this up, or are they just going to go back to the same team we've seen all year that fucks it up against the teams that they should beat? But if he ends up beating Arizona and he beats the Saints, he'll be back another year. I don't want to back another year. I think it's going to be the same issues next year. He'll be back another year.
Right.
So Arthur Smith stay here for 2 years, but it's cool that he ain't got to stay here for 3.
No, Arthur Smith was here for 3 years also.
All of them was here for 3, at least 3, man, except for the ones that quit. But see, you got to look at it for a business aspect too, and you got to look at your whole management team. It doesn't matter who we get. If McKay is still here, and this is my opinion, that head coach is not going to have the control that he needs to work with the general manager to correct the mistakes that we're saying is plaguing this team at the moment.
And hold on, Dirty, because you just brought up McKay. I want to bring something else. This is a little conspiracy theory that I've developed because I do research, and I was actually last week researching head coach and GM candidates because, I mean, listen, I was ready for the whole thing. I don't think Terry Fontenot's done a bad job, but I think he would be a victim of collateral damage if you were to fire Raheem. You can't let this dude's gone 5 seasons without the team even cracking over 500. I don't think you can bring him back for a third head coach, but I've kind of developed the theory of, okay, if they fire all these people, at the end of the day, Rich McKay's the big one. Rich McKay, he's kind of like the kingpin. You got to get rid of him if you want real change to happen. That's why I'm also big on them getting rid of him. But I was thinking, Rich McKay's son is actually the assistant GM in Los Angeles. It might be, and as crazy as it sounds, because I had the paper bag on my head, it might actually be better that Terry Fontenot stays here than if we were to fire Fontenot. We would bring McKay's son in to be the general manager. Arthur's getting ready to have his son go in there and take control of the team. They're going to pair their sons up to work together.
We fuck.
Wow. So you have, do you keep this same crew around for another year? Or do you go ahead and do they just pass this along like it's a family business?
Now you starting to get it. You think you're solving one problem, but you create 2 other problems.
So that's what we're faced with. Do you stick with your current problems, or do you move on to some new problems? And when you lay your head down on the bed at night, you just hope and pray that we could just get that 1 year that we can breathe a sigh of relief and we can be in the playoffs.
You know, because it's funny how a lot of fans, they latched on to this narrative that likes to get pushed around when things aren't going right. It's a very common narrative that's pushed throughout the fan base, and that's that using the word scapegoat, that scapegoat phrase, right? And they say, well, if whoever the coach has been, it don't matter if it was Raheem, if it was Dan Quinn, it don't matter. If it was Arthur Smith, it don't matter. That's the favorite agenda, the favorite narrative to push is that they're going to use somebody as a scapegoat, as if that's not what general business is. The person that's highest on the totem pole is not going to be the first person to go. Duh, if you know anything about a business structure. So it's real funny how I began this season. Not even this season. I began this calendar year. We almost out of the 2025. We finna be in the 2026 in a week and a half. We gonna be in 2026. I started this year off in January, telling fans to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Atlanta Falcons faction. Arthur Blank is the current owner. I don't need to know nothing about no other owner. The current owner has done some very questionable things when it comes to the building of the Falcons, right? He seems to be, and you just touched on it a second ago, Chandler. He seems to be a little bit more interested in the players than he is the coaching.
He's
and the
interested.
management.
He's interested in that report card that they get from the NFLPA more than about winning division titles and having home playoff games.
Exactly. He rather have big names. He rather have the sexy hirings. He rather has that than actually have a product that's a solid foundational product to be able to build on. Because we always talking about the culture of this team, the culture. That's people love to talk about culture. If we being honest when it comes to culture, don't nobody give a fuck about culture if it don't come with winning. So that need to be the first culture you develop, a winning one. And in order to do that, you got to have a solid foundation. We've never had a solid foundation.
And
never had it.
Let's hit the nail on the head too with this one also, because I heard an argument from someone a few days ago. Well, Arthur Blank has had winning football teams here. He has had winning football teams. So I go, okay, I know you said you don't want to hear about any other owner, but just to take a look into the history of the Atlanta Falcons, this team, I believe, through 60 seasons, has had 13 playoff appearances. 6 of them came from Matt Ryan. Another 2 came from Michael Vick.
Yeah.
2 quarterbacks have 8 of your 13 playoff appearances. And let's be very clear, they hit a home run with that Matt Ryan pick that 9 times out of 10, when you look at the situation we were in going into that draft, 9 other times it doesn't go as well as it could have. This franchise, they rode off those 2 home run picks and Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. It got them to a Super Bowl, along with really a home run fluke offensive coordinator hire in Shanahan. And the moment they got good, Shanahan got out of here. We saw what it turned to. This isn't Arthur Blank hasn't been a good owner. He just so happened to get 2 of the greatest players in franchise history under his watch.
I said about maybe a week ago that Matt Ryan is the purest Atlanta Falcon product that we've had. And the reason for that is because he's going to be a future Hall of Famer. And he's going to be the first pure Atlanta Falcon Hall of Famer that we've had. I mean, you can say Dion, but they didn't even retain Dion after his rookie contract. So Matt Ryan, purest Falcon product, right? Everybody else that you've had on this team was a nostalgia pick. Everybody else is a nostalgia pick under Arthur Blank's ownership. Nostalgia. Julio Jones, nostalgia pick. Great, one of the greatest receivers of all time. And undoubtedly, yes, he did contribute majorly to this team having some success. But who was his quarterback? Matt Ryan. Warrick Dunn, nostalgia pick. Tony Gonzalez, nostalgia pick. When is the foundation going to be built? Well, we did start. We started with Arthur Smith. And a lot of fans don't want to hear that shit. But we started building a foundation with Arthur Smith. Why? Because he started building it where?
Up front.
In the trenches.
Up front.
He started building in the trenches. Now, he did it on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, we ain't never really been there other than some key pieces in the past.
Well, we might have some foundational pieces now, but we just got them this draft. We might finally, after 60 years, have some foundational pieces up front on defense.
Well, we got contributing.
You're right. We'll see if they're foundational in a couple years. I like the picks, but we'll see.
But it's much like when I'm on We Talk Hawks TV and they having a conversation about the coach not being in Quinn Snyder not being able to do this and not being able to do that and this, that, and the other. Well, who's keeping him around as the coach? We skip over management a lot in Atlanta. We skip over it a lot. And if you look at the structure of this team in the office, not on the field, but in the office, it don't make no sense. You're running this team like a democracy, and it don't work like that. It should be one some bitch calling shots. One. If it ain't gonna be you, Arthur Blank, if you want to continue to be passive aggressive Jared Jones, you continue to be passive aggressive Jared Jones at home. When you go to work and put on your Falcon owner hat, you need to let somebody else call the shots.
Right.
It shouldn't be Rich McKay.
It should be Terry.
It should be your general manager.
Yep.
He should be calling the shots. And he should delegate the task of team operations to his head coach and his head coach only.
He should be able to pick his head coach.
Bingo.
Does anyone remember what the Detroit, I think y'all were actually talking about them right at the top of the show. Does anyone remember what the Detroit Lions did when they brought in this current regime they still have to this day? And this was a franchise that had been the laughing stock of the league. Do you remember what they did? They brought Brad Holmes in, and they didn't just make him the general manager. They gave him the title, I think, of Executive Vice President of Football Operations, essentially saying you have entire control of the football side so that if it goes wrong, we know who to blame, but best of luck to you. He brought in his coach, and we've seen how it has gone.
Mm-hmm. It's gotten better every year.
Yeah.
What anybody else got to say on it? Deshaun, go ahead.
Yeah. I would say this right here. You can't have too many captains. I mean, everybody trying to lead, and nobody really talking to each other. And all we come up with is a bunch of bullshit. Like this, I think Terry should be able to hire his own coach. Cause if Terry had to hire his own coach last year, Raheem won't be here. He would pick somebody else. I really feel that. But we got 3 more games.
What make you think he would have picked somebody differently?
That's what I want to know.
I just want to know. I don't really have an opinion about that. I just want to know what make you think that.
I really don't think Raheem is a Terry kind of guy. I really don't feel no chemistry. I mean, you can put on TV all you want, but I really don't feel no chemistry between them.
I'll agree with that.
It looked like they had some chemistry back in February in the press conference.
That was TV.
Not this past February, but 2024 February, they looked like they had a lot of chemistry.
That's just like Hollywood talk. You know, the fake. He really don't feel Raheem. I really don't feel no. And then he might feel him as a friend, but as a coach, I don't think he feels him as a coach.
Well, remember I was saying this right here. I'm looking at where Terry Fontenot came from. He came from a organization that, for the most part of his tenure there, they had Sean Payton and Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see any resemblance of that type movement from Terry based off of that. And I had to agree with my man saying that I don't think he would have hired Raheem if he had his hand in it, because of that pedigree that he was bringing with him from New Orleans.
But don't you think it's kind of hard to gauge it's kind of hard to have an opinion on the moves Terry's made if his moves have been limited of a typical general manager, right?
That's right. I'm saying if he was in that the proper spot that I think that he would have been in, as far as having the
control.
Yeah, the control. We'll use that word. Having the control to make those type of calls. I just don't think that he would have allowed Raheem to come in.
Okay.
And bring Zach in too.
I got
you. I just don't see that.
No, me either.
Well, what you got on that? So what's up with you about whatever? What's up with you, my boy? You there?
Yo, what up, though?
What's up, boy?
Oh, man. I can't call it, man. What's good with the guys, gang?
Chilling.
What's up, soldier?
Ah,
going down.
Man, who we looking at on bringing in this motherfucker?
Thank you. Shit.
At what position?
Glad you asked that question.
Head coach, offensive coordinator,
Good question.
general manager.
You already got your head coach and your general manager already on staff.
Okay.
Who? Wow. Who was the head coach on staff?
Hold on, you said who?
Raheem.
You are bro, you said, hold on, who said that dumbass shit? We already got our general manager and
we got the general manager, we just ain't got no head coach.
No,
I still don't think Raheem going anywhere.
We ain't got no GM, no quarterback. We ain't got an offensive coordinator.
We ain't got a GM.
Bro,
Zach and your boy.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Your special team guy, that'll be the first one to lead the building if it was me.
We really don't.
You go trying to pass in somebody else and make somebody else the fall guy. Same thing we did when we fired the wide receiver coach. Like, you making somebody else a pass it, talking about get rid of special team. The special teams coach ain't got shit to do with these dumbass plays being called on the fucking field. He can't do nothing but go with what the head coach put out there.
You still not watching the games, man?
The special team do got something where be the other team get good field position.
You talk about whatever. He don't watch many games. He'll come up in here and go off.
The game,
we did last in special teams. We is ass, bro.
You gonna fire the special teams coach when the head coach is the problem, but you gonna keep the head coach and and put up another losing ass season, go on another 5-6 game losing streak in the middle of the season, and then blame the goddamn punter next year.
We just fired the wide receiver coach for no damn reason. That don't make a difference.
That's what I was just saying to the one old guy who was up here talking that shit. Like, man, so what you want to do? Skate the special team coach now like you did the wide receiver coach? No, at some point, niggas gotta say, yo, bro, Raheem Morris, nigga, you a DEI hire. Get your DEI recipient ass out of here.
I'm with you.
Raheem got a strong argument after that game Thursday. That's all I'm gonna
Man,
tell you.
What the
bro,
fuck?
man, get the fuck out of here,
What
old
happened
head.
the week
Old
before?
head.
I'm trying to tell y'all,
You
man, that's a
sound
corporate
crazy.
Hey,
environment. That's a
Old
corporate
head.
environment.
So
Old
we
head.
didn't see the Seattle game. We just gonna overlook Seattle and just focus
Bro,
on the Tampa
man,
Bay
Just
win.
just like
listen.
just
Fuck,
like Chandler said, Arthur Blank loves to win over the division rivals.
man.
He won on the
hold,
national
hey,
That
stage.
hold
nigga
on
who
now.
said that
He,
shit can
he
kiss my
won on the
ass.
national stage.
Hold
And
on
you
now.
still
Hold on
have
now.
an
All right.
undisciplined team that had
I
over 20
Off the
19
blank.
because
penalties.
And the
listen,
nigga who said that retarded ass shit can kiss my
What
ass, man.
what you had to
no,
say?
hey,
It literally this easy. My nigga, you only play 8 divisional games every year, bro. So what we gonna do with these other 8?
Bruh, we lost every winnable game.
let
Ain't
me
no
tell
way
you
he's
something.
staying.
That goes to show you how bad your owner is.
I ain't
That
disagree.
he will let one game, but he's gonna do it. He's gonna let that one game probably sway him a long way into keeping this
And we
dude
gonna
around
play
another year.
again
I hope
next
he
year.
don't.
You
I
can't
hope he
forget
don't. It's
about
gonna be
I
the
got a
same
question
issue
since we
next
on
year. You're
division.
you
right.
can't
I got a
forget
question
about
since we
And
on
we gonna
division.
stink
injuries
again
and
next year.
all of
What
Well,
the
if
he
we
other
gonna
go
use
out here
all
and
that
get
factors.
shit as an
And
excuse.
what if we
in the
go out here and get
building,
our
we
ass
gonna
stomped by the
suck.
Saints? What if we go out here and get spanked by the Saints? Then what?
Listen,
They still
I
gonna
don't give
linger
a
on to that Tampa Bay win?
I see it
listen.
right now. Right now, he has a strong
Hey,
argument.
hey, it's week to
No,
week
Just
still.
answer the
Week
question.
by
If
week,
he's
week by week,
You said he got a strong argument. Present an
right now.
argument that he got to say with what's our record? A losing one. With this losing ass record, what leverage do you have to go in here and say, yo, man, you come in this motherfucker 7-10 this year? What leverage do you have, my nigga? You
Okay.
don't have no fucking
We
leverage.
went to the home team. I mean I have to call it home team stadium of the current NFC South champions.
oh, I can't
And
hear
we
him
beat
talking.
them despite
Ooh,
everything that's been going on. We went
ooh,
down
that was
there and got a
scary.
win.
Whoop de
Ooh,
doo.
OG.
Yo,
Ooh, that was so scary. Like, ooh, shit. That if it was in the game we needed to win on the schedule this year, it was that game that we had circled. No other game, just that game. Like, no, dog. Like,
I'm
nigga, this
talking
shit is about
in a
win.
corporate
This is what I'm saying.
environment, bruh.
This is what I'm saying, OG. You got 2 years. You come in this motherfucker with a 7-10. You will be 14-20. My nigga, that's not a good record. You are what the fuck your record say you is. You are a
Loser.
14-20 coach. And my nigga, that is a bad record.
So,
Yes, it
Therefore, you
is.
are a bad coach.
do you
Period.
think Raheem Morris is gonna be your head coach in 2026?
Hell
Not
no.
my head coach. I wouldn't fucking trust the
Will he
big
be
man.
the head coach of the
Oh,
Falcons
the
in
Falcons.
2026? Do you think he will still be the head coach for the Falcons in 2026?
If anybody in the front office got a damn brain cell between
It's
the
the
3,
same
4
guy
of the
that hired him
motherfuckers
now.
in there,
Yeah.
if everybody put up 25% of one brain cell, he might be fired. But if nobody don't, then his bum ass will be back in there. Then he'll be 21-30.
Do you think?
And then they'll still be
Okay,
talking about.
let me ask it a different way. Let me ask it a different way.
Look,
Let me ask it a different way. Do you think Arthur Blank will fire Raheem Morris after this season?
now, before I answer this, I need some clarification. If we
He
talking
proving
about,
my point,
nah,
Blakberry.
hold on. Let me answer the question, G.
I say yes.
Your silence is proving my point, bro.
Go ahead, answer, man.
I like a man. Is he thinking like a man and using his logic as to what the fuck he's seeing, the results he's getting, or is he thinking like a woman in his emotions? Oh man, one day he'll get it right. Give him some more time. He'll get it right with his emotions. Now, if he's thinking logically, his ass will be fired like right now. But if he's thinking with his emotions like a woman, he'll keep him and hang on to him. Maybe he can get it. Maybe, just maybe.
He's my friend.
Stop eating the glue
I
out
love
the
Raheem.
but he's sitting right there eating the glue out the damn can.
I
Hey,
wonder if I should ask you one more time in a different.
no, he ain't gonna answer that question. He done proved my point already, bro.
Yeah, I understand.
Hey,
Yeah,
what do you
no.
guys take from that statement that Raheem stared into the camera and said after that game? What do y'all take that as?
What did
What
he
did he
say?
say? I think
He
he
said
said you
call that.
call
He
that.
told him
Call
that.
that.
Call that.
He
Man, sit
trying,
the fuck down
Man,
somewhere.
he
Nigga, we
blowing
just had
smoke
a
up
whole
your
month of
ass.
losing streak.
No, I'm just saying though. What see you gotta look see the small things is what
Hey,
you gotta pay
let,
attention to.
let
he
me
said
tell you
that
something.
because
Because
he
I've had
said
a
that
couple days
because
to think on it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. It's a dude that is writing a check with his mouth that his ass clearly can't cash in the long run.
and also he was so shaky on that
He,
sidelines when the game. He was so glad that they
hey,
finally won. He had to say something to act like he was real hard
He was
because
calling out all of the people, the media, Chandler,
he still can't stand his ass.
these other people, and this is why I'm not popular on a lot of content pages because I'm gonna call it out. And see this channel right here, Blakberry will take it. He'll take a an opinion that's different than his own. But and this is what this whole boycott thing, man. This is not what's gonna help us, y'all.
Man, get the fuck out of here, OG.
Bullshit.
Sound retarded,
Bullshit.
We
man.
gotta
A
understand what Mr.
boycott.
Blank is
Bullshit,
trying to
bro.
do.
You hit a nigga in his pockets.
He ain't doing
Nigga,
shit.
you gonna
I
feel
can't
that
hit
shit. I
Mr.
don't give a
Blank in
fuck
his
what you
pocket.
talking about.
I can't
If
hit Mr. Blank in his pocket.
what
Not
the fuck
going
you
up to that
mean you
goddamn
can't?
game and
If
not
a
Mr.
supporting
hundred
the
Blank
fucking
got
thousand
team
my
that's
plus
in
money.
his
nigga, we
pockets,
ain't
bro.
going to that motherfucking
the money's made.
Mr. Blank got my money.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
The check's already
But you
cashed
ain't
one
gonna
way or
make
another on
that
his
for
end.
But
this.
it's your
That's for
money.
this season,
That's
fam.
your
Mr.
That's
money.
Blank
for this
got
If you
got
season.
want that
our
motherfucker,
money.
if
Mr.
So
Blank is
Arkansas
gonna
and
have
Right on
gonna
that, Jay.
host
Mercedes-Benz,
this.
and it
I,
ain't no
I want to
Falcons
hear what
fans
Jay.
in that motherfucker,
I
show
want to
their
hear what
money.
Jay. I want to hear what Jay got to say on that. What you got to say on it?
and for y'all saying, duh, he's a billionaire, so he get money from other places. Fans not
True.
showing up to that fucking game and supporting his damn team will make him look fucking bad.
To
And
the
you want to add
investors.
that to the best of my ass. The
And
fans support the damn team. We not showing up supporting that damn team. That shit gonna hurt his pocket, which on the Falcons end. He's a billionaire, so ain't shit hurt his pocket, but that Falcon shit will. We ain't showing up, you don't do shit. He gonna be hurt just like how Cowboys fans do to Jerry Jones punk ass. When Jerry Jones on some bullshit, Cowboy fans ain't fucking with him. And he gonna have to straighten his ass up and to make some damn changes. We do the
what
same, we apply
fans are
that
you
same
talking
pressure.
about? What fans are you talking about not showing up to the games that's gonna hurt his pockets?
Falcons fans.
Falcons fans, Kev. I'm not talking about away fans. I'm saying specifically Falcons fans, thug. I'm speaking on Falcons
If
fans.
Okay,
next Sunday, if
so
everybody
if
protests and next Sunday
Kenfo,
that
I just
motherfucker
saying
is
this shit.
filled with
It,
the
it happens
opposing
out here
team
in
jerseys
Dallas, bro.
and
I
not
live in
one
Dallas.
Falcon
When
fan with
Jerry be on
jersey in that
bullshit,
motherfucker,
Hold on.
Cowboys fans
One at
don't
a time.
fuck
One
with
at a
it,
time.
dude.
Go ahead.
if
if I say, man, I'm gonna protest and not go to the game to the Rams game, I'm just not gonna show up.
Kenfo, if you have a restaurant, we protest your restaurant, and nobody go to your business, your ass will be forced out of fucking business, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
but you haven't paid for your
Okay,
meal
then
yet
Kenfo
though.
gets the I'm saying the same. We talking about next year. This year is already counted for.
But check this out though, bro. That's where the PSLs come into play.
A
You
lot of people
already done
say
bought the license. You already done paid your money for the license. So the same way that you all want these people to make
a
business
lot of people say they're
decisions,
gonna pay for
I
that.
got to make business decisions too.
Well, you gotta
So
make business season to put some more butts in the damn seats like you do. You
if
did the shit
next
with Vic.
year, if next year the Falcon fans all around the motherfucking world say no, nigga, we don't like the progress in the head coach and the GM and the OC and the bullshit that we've been seeing for the last 8-9 years. And they say, yo, bitch, no, we ain't buying nothing, got nothing to do with y'all motherfuckers until y'all make a fucking change. You can say whatever you want to, OG. That shit gonna hit him in his fucking pockets. You could cut
Man,
this cake
they
they're not
got
gonna
a
do
up
plan
that.
B, bruh.
50,000 ways, but it's still the same strawberry cake, my nigga. You just got 100,000 slices of it. It's
But
still the same one strawberry cake, my nigga.
here's the
What you
thing
gotta
though.
say, OJ?
He
If
already
I
look
this
bad
is I
when
gave
the
my
thing
game no
He
more.
already, he already
They
look
could
bad
do
when
they could do some marketing They could do something in March to resell those seats.
Bro,
You got people out here that
give
buy
them away
tickets.
like they used to for the Pizza Hut book club joint, bro.
Okay,
If
then.
nobody,
Okay, then. And
listen,
he can
if
afford to do
nobody,
that.
listen what I'm saying. You could give them away for free. If a motherfucker don't like the progress of the team, you can give me this shit for free, and I'm not showing up.
But let me give you another
I'm not
aspect of
going.
that business.
You can stand in front of the dome and give me box seats, nigga, for free. I'm
Okay,
not
I got.
going.
Hold on.
Let
Let me
me give you
say.
another aspect of that business,
Putting
though.
Okay.
You got people that buy tickets just to sell them. So it's a whole lot of different other avenues. What
Who
you
are
got?
you
Seat
going to
Geek.
sell them to if nobody, if all Falcon fans said en masse, no, bro, we're not going to none of the games. You could buy the tickets for $1, buy low, sell high, and
They
sell
just
them
did
for
that shit
10.
with
But the
Carolina
Don't
a few
want to
Falcon
go
years
to
fans
the
are
ago,
not the
game.
where the
only
ticket was
people
so
that go
If
to
we
cheap.
the
don't want to go
to the
to the
games.
game, we're not
Exact.
going
Hey,
to the fucking games.
you got a
Okay,
lot of
yeah.
people that go to these games just to take their kids to games and for the experience. They don't give a shit about what's going on during the game or the
And
team.
and and, and the cheaper the tickets are, the more those type tickets they're gonna sell.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Time out. Hold
Listen,
on.
the
Remember just
Hawks,
not
you
long
know the
ago, Carolina tickets was 12 bucks.
1996, 7, and 8 Hawks did the same exact thing, bro. And nobody was going to the games, bro. I remember this shit because I was one of the kids in the Pizza Hut book club to get the pizzas at the end of the week, my nigga, with the goddamn joints. And we would throw the fucking tickets away, bro. Not even go.
Why?
But no,
Exactly,
what?
fam.
Why wouldn't you go to the professional
They look
basketball game?
they
Like,
look bad on the owner, bro. If your ticket's $12 and $10 and you still ain't getting people in them stands, you losing motherfucking money then.
look,
If you
And it's
gotta
a
if
part
pay
of
the
some hoes
business.
home
out to
team
Happy
wants to
Meals, you
fill the
losing
stadium
money
with
on that.
their crowd, bro. If
That's
you
a
don't
part of
have
business.
nobody for the home team crowd in that motherfucker, the owner is looking like a dickhead on
Yeah.
Sunday.
And
Imagine this.
then it gonna be
It's the
embarrassing.
same way when you turn on the game where I live at up here in Pittsburgh, bro. And like last week or 2 weeks ago, nigga, I seen all the fucking empty ass seats in the field goal, bro. Like that was a bad look on the owner, bro. Like, damn, nigga, you can't give these tickets away. No,
Yeah,
Y'all
that's what
niggas
talking
they
not
and saying
that's
we
showing
what
up.
gonna
they
make
got to
Arthur
think
Blank go
about, man.
broke on the damn team, bro. We're
Hey,
not saying
hey,
Arthur Blank
hey,
going broke, fam.
He not gonna go broke over the team. But what's gonna look bad is the TV. We watching shit on TV and they all they see are these empty seats. This what's gonna look
Exactly.
bad on him.
Or away
That's back
jerseys.
in the day when you used to know them blackouts and shit. We used to have blackout because we couldn't get nobody to go to the game. Shit like that looked bad on the owner. And Boy, guess
I
what?
just,
His
if
name
you
gonna be in the media the wrong type way. that Seattle game, the house was empty.
Oh,
Yes, it
that
was.
and paper
It was
bag over
ugly.
your head.
Hey,
Look,
look, I seen
and the
ushers
away
come
team
and move
owning
people
it.
lower. I seen ushers come in and move
but
people
also
lower
end up with
to the
tank signs
lower
in the
levels
corner.
So it
so
can
that
look
it would
like it's
look like
full
more
on the
people are
TV.
in the
Yeah.
stadium.
But
That's
yeah,
bad.
that's crazy, bro.
That's
But
bad. That's horrible.
Man, I
Yes, it
think
That's a
that's
is.
why
that's a
security
negative
wasn't even on
ROI
me.
on
So,
your
hey, one of
investment.
them was laughing at me when I had it on my head.
We
I
ain't
say
gonna
Look,
never
one
had this
thing.
that's a
fucking problem.
negative ROI. What is you getting on that investment? What is
Can
your
I say one
return on
thing?
that
Well,
investment? Look, I gotta fake the TV cameras to even appear like we're in this shit. Like,
So let me ask
because
y'all this
that's
question.
business, brother. It's
Let
no,
me ask
nigga,
business.
y'all.
that's
Let me ask
bad
y'all this
business.
question. And
330,
I want
330,
What's the
330.
question?
That's not
go ahead,
good
Deshaun.
business.
Go
That's
ahead. Go ahead.
bad
Go ahead.
business.
Go ahead, Deshaun.
Hey, hey, let me ask y'all that question. I'm watching TV and at home at a Falcon game, the only people in the stand is Saints. No Falcon fan. How you think Oscar will feel then?
Oh, you talking about
He
the
experienced that shit
cardboard
the other week.
cutouts?
Listen, that's happened past
They
years.
they
Archer
can
Blank still ain't made a fucking change.
they can
Hey,
probably
hey, hey,
AI
hey,
fans into the seats now. With technology these days, they can probably
Nigga,
AI
but,
this
fans
but
ain't
look,
into that.
COVID. We ain't putting paperboard cutouts in the stands.
What
You
was your
can't
but,
question,
trick
but,
us.
Blackberry?
but,
That nigga can't.
You
And
breaking
that
up,
goes to
Damn
show
Saints.
you how it can
Nigga,
be
you ain't gonna go out there
manipulated.
do
No,
no show trying to come at us.
let
Right?
me ask y'all this question. And I want everybody to answer this. Let me ask y'all this question. Do you is because somebody said this earlier. Somebody said this boy. I think that was Duddy that said the boycotting thing ain't the way to go with this. It's not gonna help. Do you think if, let's say, in some world, in some universe, where this happened, somebody got the stream playing in the back, make sure you turn it off because I can hear it in the background. In whatever world that this happens in, let's say what Jay Holland and by whatever is saying, if all the fans, all Falcon fans across the globe, all for somehow came on the same plane, had the same idea, and said, we not gonna support the Falcons in 2026 unless Raheem Morris is fired. And
that nigga be fired tomorrow.
Wait a minute. How do you know that what happens after that is still gonna be sexy to you?
Man,
like
he
you saying
brought up
we furrow
earlier
what
the idea of McKay bringing his son over.
It sounds like we furrow
It
what we
can't
don't
get
know.
no uglier than the Respucia I'm looking at right now next to
Oh
you.
no, I disagree. It can definitely be worse.
No,
Bro,
it,
we
nigga,
at
it
worse.
can't get no
Definitely
worse.
can be worse.
We damn near
It
worse.
can't get no worse than this.
We
We got
damn
a
near
DEI,
worse.
we got a DEI Respucia. This nigga ain't have no merit to begin with. He ain't have no merit to begin with from the gun bust. You should have never even got considered.
What if what happens after he's fired?
I'll put it this way.
Does not still fall in line.
I'll put
with
it this
what
way.
you want to see.
I think as a coach, I don't know if you can get much worse than what we have right now, but overall, as the organization is ran, it could probably get a lot worse, especially if they bring Rich McKay's son over.
Well, we gotta take the risk.
What if a player decide to fucking leave if his ass in?
Not bum ass niggas like Kirk Cousins. I'm talking about niggas like AJ.
I'm talking about
hold on,
that
wait a
shit
minute.
Bijan.
Hold on, wait a second. Bum ass niggas like Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, Samaki Walker.
Get on Blakberry.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I ain't gonna say Buddy a
AJ
bum.
Terrell
I
was
ain't
playing
gonna
like
say
a
that.
bomb goddamn Thursday.
AJ wasn't hitting on 5 cents, bro.
The ones that's not supposed to be bums look like some bums on Thursday night.
Yeah, boy.
That's true.
And the one that got the most criticism on the field from Falcon fans put up almost 400 yards passing and had a damn perfect passer rate.
My nigga, every trash can get a steak.
And was throwing to Drummond and David Seals.
Man, fuck all that count.
And a cliff falling Darnell Mooney.
Man, hey, he gave Seals a solid stat line on Thursday night.
Hey, man. Seals trying to make a
Blackberry,
statement, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say.
If you go around to every restaurant in the city and you check the trash can that night,
it was Kirk Cousins finding people that was open, bro.
Bro,
it's the same fucking offense going on. Kirk Cousins running his own shit.
Oh shit,
man!
That
Listen,
was a whole other type of offense.
It's all other offense.
If you go behind any restaurant at night in Atlanta, and check the trash cans, I'm quite sure you will find a steak or a steak bone in every last one of them motherfuckers.
What the hell they got to do with
that?
What the hell
steak got to do with this?
Talking about
Same about it. You tripping, bro?
What the hell they got to do with what you talking about, bro?
Every trash can get a steak. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Every trash can get a steak. Every trash can get a bag in it, my nigga.
Every
trash can get a steak in it, my nigga. Every trash
bone, but it don't get
a steak bone. It don't get the meat. It don't get the meat, the fat part of the steak and all that.
You get the T-bone. To take the bone out the T-bone.
So will we have beat Tampa Bay Thursday night?
Bruh.
If Michael Penix Jr. was playing?
We don't fucking know.
Shit, we don't know. We ain't talking no.
There's no one. Honestly, there's no way to tell.
In opinion,
Kurt, I don't know how we won that game with Kurt.
Sorry, Tampa is.
We tried to lose it every way we
You know what? No, you know what?
We
That's why I said
we don't win.
We found our way into a win.
I know for a fact that Kirk Cousins running his own plays out there. I know that for a fucking fact.
So do we need Zach? Can we do without Zach?
So we do without Zach.
Oh yeah.
Happy with sorry, yes.
Now, if you saying can we win with Michael Penix and Zach Robinson right there calling them plays on Thursday? No, we lose.
No,
The blind following the blind.
We're gonna lose because Michael Penix don't speak up for himself, so it's not gonna. You know what I'm saying? He's just
already
he already
playing in his fifth year.
He already told y'all in the press conference that he go for whatever they tell him to do.
That's why I was saying earlier in the year before Penix got hurt, man, Penix needs to speak up and he really needs to become a leader. That C on his chest doesn't just mean nothing. He's got to speak up. He's got to be a leader on this team. He's the fucking quarterback.
But yeah, he a youngin'. He got to learn. He got to learn how it works.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like Kirk Cousins pulled his veteran card on Zach Robinson there, and that what happened. You forgot earlier in the year, they was running the same thing that they was running with Michael Penix with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins just finally said, "Hey, nah, bro. Hey, I'm up on the center. That's what I like to do. Put me up on the center." And that's when you started to see that most of the center shit.
Kirk cussing everybody out on the sideline. Every time you miss up a play, leave him up.
When Seals dropped
there was
that
one drive, he was looking for someone to cuss out.
When Seals dropped that touchdown, he went straight to him on the sideline and said, "Look, whatever he said."
I saw that.
He went right to him, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Penix would have never done that.
He told that nigga to turn his hand the right way. Turn your hand the right way, motherfucker.
Learn how to catch all over.
That was a big
issue, boy.
Hey, but he
there
went
was no
to
actual
him.
chemistry. Penix
Right.
wasn't
That's how
making
you
that
build
effort to build
chemistry. You don't
chemistry with his receivers.
You got to build chemistry in the game as well as in practice.
The only dude he had anything with was Drake.
Yeah, but that's what we got to understand, fella. Like some folks got it naturally, and some folks got to be taught it. You know what I'm saying? Like he got that hard of a line. He can play, but he don't have that wherewithal of just come out there and say, "Hey, man." You know what I'm saying? When he jumping into this, like he in a new league, he don't know how to maneuver himself around this league right now. Now he got that hard to play in this game. He just got to learn how to insert himself, pause. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, you gotta learn some situation. It takes for you to take the lead. It's just like dancing. Sometimes you got to take the lead, and sometimes you got to just flow with it.
Yeah, once you get there, the talent is not all that you're going to be able to have to maneuver in the NFL or any professional sport or any professional setting. You got to have that senior. You got to have seniority. You got to have experience. You got to have that knowledge, and you got to learn as you go. And we not going to look, man. Penix, just like Ritter, them boys really didn't have anybody in the Falcons organization that could really take them under their wing and give them the necessary tutelage to grow, if it was in them.
And the thing, how much I want them to get another fucking coach, I got a feeling Arthur Blank finna bring this fucker back. But he probably gonna tell him he gotta get another offensive coordinator and shit.
Oh
yeah, that's probably
Zach out of there. Zach out of there.
I hope
after the last
it's gonna
game.
be another offensive coordinator, another special teams coach, but Raheem will probably end up being here at the start of next year.
Look, Marquise Williams. Let me.
He got to go too. That motherfucker got to go too.
Let me say this real quick. Shout out to D Woo down in the chase. Say what up, fellas. Big shout out to the Worth County Rams state champs. Hey man, shout out to them, man. This the home team with Black. Hey, this the home team. The state of Georgia, baby. Hey, or wherever you represent your home team at. Check this out. Check this out. If you got a state champion, don't be scared to come on Fan Speak. Shout them out. We'll shout them out, man. We'll make sure we give them that. We'll make sure we give them that acknowledgement, man.
Jaws over everybody.
Georgia over everybody, especially. But hey, man,
Georgia over
everybody starting to wrap up.
And considering what?
Hey,
Georgia over
everything.
Y'all
got this shit by fucked up.
Georgia over every other state.
He not here. Everything.
Whoever not hearing it clearly.
Everything.
Whoever not hearing it clearly, do I need to add a period at the end of it? Georgia over every state. Everybody.
Period.
Hey, look, the high school that Todd Gurley went to, Tarboro High, they just won their 9th state title this week.
Shout out to
Now, when
High,
they
man.
do a national championship, whatever,
Who
Georgia
the coach
gonna
over
take
there,
off with
Daddy?
it. Georgia gonna win it, bro.
Let me say this right quick. On the Marquis thing, the reason Raheem gonna fire him, because Marquis come over there and say, "Now, coach, you ain't gonna fire me this time. Who gonna oil your legs?"
Oh hell no!
Well, you a
Come on, man. Come on.
Listen, man. What the fuck? I'm gonna put you and ATL Leo. I'm gonna make sure don't damn one of y'all motherfuckers come back on this day. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Hey, but check this out. When it comes to Marquis Williams, before the new kickoff rules, before a couple seasons ago, Marquis Williams' special teams actually looked really good. His special teams units used to look good. They covered well. They had a solid reception average or return average. It wasn't he had dependable special teams units, but he has not adjusted well to the new special teams rules. And when you think about the state right now of the coaching staff of the team itself right now, the adjustments have been what the biggest issue is. Really, if you think about it, not being able to adjust to the league, not being able to adjust in a game.
And for that reason right there, Black, I would give him another 8 games. I give him another, yeah, because it's a new rule. It's a new rule. It's gonna take a couple games to get into it.
I ain't getting Marquis Williams no more game, nigga. We gave up positions just to fill your special team, nigga. Fuck out of here. You ain't getting no more time.
Listen, I get everybody's frustration on that because I'm one of those guys that frustrated with it too. But what I'm saying is I would give him more leeway than Raheem and Zach Robinson. In comparing and contrast, he has more room than them. Like, it ain't no excuses.
On the platform.
Hey, y'all, this what I'm gonna do. Something going on.
Something going on screen, y'all. They full of shit.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna do for everybody that's not in here already. For everybody that's not in here already, if you're in the back, go back out. I'm gonna take down that link that's pinned in the chat, and I'm gonna post a different one. We're gonna see if that make a difference. We're gonna see if that make the difference. The StreamYard on some bullshit right now.
That's some bullshit.
I'll give y'all a new link to hit.
That shit kicked me out at least twice a session.
Yeah, it's kicking Jay Holland out. Like every time he come in, it kick him out. So we're gonna take this one down and we're gonna put up a different. All right, so the one that's in there now, that's the new one. Y'all click that link. See, we're gonna see if that make a difference.
So what's up with the Braves, man?
Shit.
Still to be determined.
I can tell you who some happy campers are. Everybody that's Braves fans. because that damn schnick is out of here.
Oh, I'm definitely got a refresher. I got a refresher now. Cause they fired them, so I got to start back watching them now.
Yeah, boy, I ain't even gonna front, bro.
God damn.
I was happy. Well, he retired.
Yeah.
He didn't
the
get
Falcons
fired.
are almost there. The Falcons are almost at the ESPN level. If they bring the same coaching staff back, ESPN all next year.
Philip Crawford say Raheem will keep his job.
Huh?
For bloopers?
No, I'm watching ESPN all next year if them nigga bring everybody back.
They're
Yeah,
not gonna
for
bring
what?
everybody back.
Bloopers?
You
For
say
what?
for bloopers?
Bloopers?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never stop being a fan, so I got to check up on them. But I
For
ain't
what?
finna
What
sit
you
there.
gonna
I ain't
tune
finna
in to
sit there and have
ESPN for them niggas for next year? The blooper reel?
no just to check on my team. That's about it. That's
Man, them
about it.
niggas gonna if we bring any of these incompetent motherfuckers back, we tanking.
Well,
Hey,
I'm a customer, so I'm a loyal customer as I've been called.
Look, he say.
Man, we all of you. Listen,
Yeah, I'm a
we
loyal
all
customer as
I
I've been
heard that
called
shade.
by
Get that shade in there.
a mud that admitted they were
Hey,
broke and can't
Blakberry.
afford to catch the train to the game.
Three
And we
ain't
know
gonna let
we
shit
know who we
ride no
talking
more,
about.
but
Okay.
Hey, dig. Hey,
Shade,
look,
it's
I don't
shade.
knock it, old head, cause we all got symptoms. We all victims of the same Stockholm syndrome. We love this bitch, even though she run out every weekend and cheat on us and do us dirty. We still love her.
We gonna keep
That's
bringing
in the
her that
family.
paycheck on Friday. That for sure.
Exactly.
That the fans. That's Falcon fans. We the abused chick in the relationship, dog.
She take my
And she
money
beat us up every
when I'm
every
in
Sunday,
need.
every Thursday, and every
Yeah,
Monday.
she a traveling
I still think she
team
loves
in
it.
need. Oh,
She
you
love you
go
though.
Hey,
from down
when
off
something happens with in a situation and you say, well, it can't get no worse. I've been there with the Falcons, so a lot of this stuff don't bother me. I
Nigga,
saw the
I
boys.
seen us play 5.
Oh, y'all, let me show love to the chat, man. We got to
Yeah,
show
you
love
need
to
to
the
read
chat.
some of the chat, baby.
Got Philip Crawford up here. He said Raheem will keep his job because of the injuries we have throughout this team. There's a lot of injuries, man. That's what I talked about that too.
Yeah.
That's something that's going to be taken into account when they do a job
Oh,
analysis.
boy, he better not he better not come on that bitch and say, well, you
Bullshit.
know, we had
Watch it come out.
injuries and
It's
all
either
Watch
that
it
going to
do it.
come
shit
out
about that.
off the mouth or it's going to come out Reese K mouth. It's
I
going
don't
to
want to
come
hear
out one
shit
of their
like
mouth.
that.
Watch.
That's automatic tune out. I don't want to hear shit.
Watch what I tell you.
If that's the first thing coming out of their mouth, talking about some fucking injuries, and Detroit had like 15 motherfucking injuries and made it to the damn playoff, I don't want to hear shit about no injuries. Nigga, you picked this team.
Watch what I
Raheem
tell
But
got
see,
you.
you
What's the
got to
12
point of
understand
saying
that,
next
bro.
man
Mr.
up?
Blank. See, so you got to listen at the word that Blakberry is using. Analysis. That's
I
a
hear all
complex
them different
word.
word Blackberry tossing up there. I ain't hearing none of that shit.
All right.
I'm not hearing none of I'm not, bruh. Let me tell you something. I don't want to hear no excuse about none of that, bruh. This is a fireable offense what this nigga showed you. Arthur Smith ain't have nobody on his team. With this team right here, Arthur Smith is winning 10 games, bruh. At least.
He started out with nobody.
With nobody,
Except
bruh.
Matt Ryan.
Shit,
That's all
all
he
3
had.
years.
Raheem Morris had a stacked goddamn roster, bruh. And ain't doing shit with it.
All right.
But no,
Monday
there's
say, hey,
nothing else.
Blakberry, what you think about Joe Burrow? Just ask him. Hey, man, Joe Burrow, if Joe Burrow can stay healthy, Joe Burrow could be one of the best
We don't want
quarterbacks
that
in
goddamn
football.
peanut brittle motherfucker. That's a glass house over there. We don't want that nigga.
Yeah, he can't stay healthy. He been injury prone since high school days. Go look at it high school. He got documented high school injuries.
But I'm saying like this about the injury. I'm just saying about injury.
He won him a national championship in his career though. So for that, you can't give him nothing but respect for being a trooper. But
That's why they
can't
brought
stay
his wide receiver over there with him.
That's a big reason why they gave him his running mate in LSU.
Yep.
Man, I'll take Joe Burrow on this team right now.
Joe Burrow is a damn good quarterback.
Knowing all of his injury history and all, I'll take his ass right now.
Now then we repeating the same goddamn shit we did this with this current quarterback
right.
room.
Listen, Joe Burrow.
You want to make too many big moves. You can't make all big moves.
Now.
I say like this with the injury thing.
How
How many teams right now got injuries winning? And he bring it up, talking about, I can't. You gotta bring me back. Penix were hurt. Drake were hurt. How many teams right now got stars that hurt and winning? Can't use the excuse.
But that's a legitimate reason to
I'm gonna
put
say it
before
again.
HR so that you can keep your
No, it's
job,
not.
man.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
Let me tell you something. I worked in
winning.
corporate. Wait a minute. I worked in corporate for 35 years, and it wasn't all good. But you know what saved my job? The 2 times that I went to HR, and they was reviewing my file. I had never called out of work, so that means that they could depend on me to show up.
That's a bit. That's big. That's a big plus on anybody's.
But
and I'm telling you, I'm just telling y'all, man, don't overreact to the decisions that Mr. Blank and the staff is going to make in the next couple of months.
Who's overreacting? I said we underreacting if it ain't.
Nah.
If the consequence ain't the nigga getting fired, then we underreacting.
At some point, you got to respect the decisions that are made by the people that are running these companies, man.
Yeah, I respect the decision every crackhead make. I don't agree with it. I still call the crackhead a crackhead.
Yeah, but you know what? But you know what? You know what you're gonna get from the crackhead, though. You know what you're gonna get from that crackhead.
A bunch of bullshit, lying, and excuses. The same thing that we getting from management.
And yet you still would deal with them if you was in the crackhead business.
Listen, and
I'm
the
just telling
same
you.
exact thing that we would have got from the crackhead is the same thing that we getting from the motherfucker. So why we can't call him a crackhead?
You can call him a crackhead.
How
you call him what you want to call him.
Crackhead,
but I'm just saying that could be your opinion. But I'm telling you, it's business, man. It's business. It's business, bro.
I get it. Look, I get it. It's business. You're exactly right. But who the fuck does business to lose money? And this shit, these losing ass seasons, you keep
Mr. Blank ain't losing no money, bro. Trust me.
Allow me to finish. These losing ass seasons, Raheem Morris, I hope you hear this shit that your bum ass keep putting up. Like, this is on your resume. You are the main ingredient as to why this shit is going on. And the people are gonna start speaking with their power, their money, the same money that
but you know what?
From us to pay your
that's
ass.
Why. But about whatever, that's why I said this last week, because or the week before, whenever I said it, when we was having a similar conversation the other week, I said if Raheem or because I think that was you that said ain't nobody gonna be there. Ain't gonna be no butts in the seat that Raheem Morris still your head coach next year. And I said, you know who?
That, but I'll take credit for it. Sound like something.
I can't remember who said it, but I said, but you know who make up that difference for them seats not being filled? You know who gonna make up the difference for attendance?
The away team?
Nope. Rich McKay.
He's a marketing genius. That's what you called him.
Man.
That's what Blakberry called him.
He's a marketing genius.
You could get Rich McKay to sell shit. If he could sell shit, you don't blame the shit seller, you blame the shit purchaser. And if any motherfucking body go in there and sit their ass in that fucking stadium, you are the reason why.
You see what Maggie? Shout out to Maggie T Productions, the Lady Birds.
Maggie T.
I think they're going on tonight. Let me know if y'all going on tonight, Maggie.
Yeah.
But just like Maggie said right here,
business
people.
Business. It's a different ball game, bro.
Buying up seats to sell. Those seats will get sold.
You remember I said that earlier. You got people that buy these seats just to sell them.
Listen what I'm saying. Now, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. I got $100 million house. Nobody wants to buy in it, rent it, live in it, or stay in it. What do I have to now do with the house? I have to keep it. The same people who go and buy those tickets low, let's say they buy them for $1 and plan to sell them for 10 and catch your ass at the gate with them. If nobody for the home team is buying them, then you just got fucking tickets that you can't sell. It's the same way with the drug game. It's the same way with retail. It's the same way with clothes. It's the same way with shoes. Yeah, I got the flyest motherfucking Jordans in the city. Nobody want them. I just got a shit ton of Jordans that I can't make no money off of.
But you know what? But you know what you can do though, right?
Give them away.
Look,
and nobody.
I'm gonna tell you what you can do though. You can restructure like me, and I've already done it. And I ain't gonna say too much about it, but I restructured my PSL where it can be an asset to me.
Listen, you can restructure it to where you make 100,000,000% profit off of it. If nobody is buying it, you just have a product that no one is willing to buy. It's the same thing with women. Men, we don't like masculine women. So the masculine women is kicking and screaming, talking about how niggas should still accept them, but they're over there kicking and screaming with no man accepting them.
About whatever.
You just have
do you realize
you can't
wait, hold on, that I got you.
Right.
About whatever.
Yo,
you grew up here, right? You know.
I'm from there. Where's that?
You grew up here. You've been away too long. And I'm gonna tell you how I know you've been away too long. We live in a area, in a city, where if it's the weekend, if there's a game to be played and a game to be at, we gonna have our asses there, especially if it's a cheap ticket.
Hello.
And what we just told you was that Rich McKay is a marketing genius. He don't give a fuck if don't nobody show up. All he give a fuck is if the tickets get sold.
If the tickets got sold.
When I was in the streets, I
wait
was
a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
But I couldn't sell every
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute now.
The example
Come on with it, Blakberry.
Gave with the Jordans. Do you think the manufacturer give a fuck if you got them on your feet after they bought?
You're making my point, Blakberry.
No. The whole point is that you're trying to make is it's gonna hurt the pockets of the Atlanta Falcons organization. What we telling you is they will figure out how to sell those tickets. Whether somebody's in the seat or not, the ticket will already be sold and profited to the Atlanta Falcons.
To who? Who is your consumer base for the ticket?
Maggie T just told you right there.
Who is your consumer base?
People that know how to get rid of the tickets.
Right.
People that if you got the hustle aspect of it. Hold on. The hustle aspect of this city. And then you're right. The other teams that we play, they got traveling fan bases.
And that's exactly what I was about to say.
But they got access to the same place that you getting your tickets from. If I'm in Pittsburgh and I'm a Steelers fan,
you're not hurting off the blank.
Why would I go to the Georgia Dome and buy a ticket when I could just buy the fucking ticket in Pittsburgh?
You are not hurting off the blank.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. If I live in Pittsburgh and I could buy a ticket in Pittsburgh for the next Pittsburgh Falcons game, why the fuck would I go all the way to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and buy a ticket there when I could just buy it here?
That didn't make no sense.
It goes the same.
It makes perfect sense.
It goes to the same pocket though.
Right.
Listen,
let me explain something to you.
Listen,
Mr. Blank.
You do know the
Mr.
NFL
Blank.
revenue shares, right?
Listen, bro.
Hold on. Hear me out, G. You know the NFL revenue shares, right? So if that's the case, then everybody eats off of the same fucking plate every week anyway. So it doesn't really matter who wins or loses.
Okay, then you just kind of went against what you've been talking about. Here's the thing, bro. Mr. Blank has all of his money for the next season tickets sales by the end of June before the season. So,
and how many Falcon fans are buying those tickets?
Nobody knows. But all I'm telling you is those tickets have moved to either the PSL owners, the corporate people that get them, the other teams that get their share of the tickets, Ticketmaster, Seat Geeks, the season ticket holders that buy the tickets to sell them.
Read the chat, man. Read the chat about what
those people have already gave up their money.
Right.
We've already gave up our money.
That money been sent and paid. Look, read the chat. Read the chat. Falcons have for the past two home games, they knew they was going to see a drop in single ticket sales. What they do?
That's why
they sent out a mass. They're going to send out emails. They're going to send out flyers. They're going to pay some money to have some commercials that they usually wouldn't pay to have done. They're going to figure out ways to get those seats sold.
It's just so many avenues.
Listen what I'm saying. Look, let's just take Atlanta for conversation's sake. I'm gonna say it real slow so y'all can keep up. No insult, but just walk with me. Now, in Atlanta, you got season ticket holders, right? Let's say you got 10 of them. They all buy the tickets for $1 to sell them high to make 10. You got 10 people with these tickets. Nobody in the city is looking to go to the games because they are unsatisfied with the product that you putting out on the field. Those cars that you said was good, my nigga, they keep crashing and blowing the fuck up. So we're not showing up to watch these cars, to see these cars, to buy these cars, to test drive them or hop my ass in them. We don't want to see this. I don't care if you're selling the tickets for 50 cents. I don't care if you're at the schools giving them away. I don't care if the crack dealers is giving them away with the crack that the fiends are buying. If I don't want to go and see the bullshit, you having those season tickets and the season tickets holders with the PSLs, private selling licenses and all that shit is irrelevant. All you have is tickets to a show, Cats on Broadway, that nobody wants to see.
But the money has already been made. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Listen what I'm saying, G. Now, the only people who you would be able to sell those tickets to are the people who are coming from Milwaukee, New Haven, or West Bubblefuck, Connecticut to come down there and watch the game. But the only problem to that is they have avenues to get the same exact tickets for that game that you are trying to sell them for $10 when I can look on my phone and get them for the same $1 that you paid for them. So again, all you're stuck with
and
is
it's coming from the same people, dude.
Can I intervene right fast?
Go ahead, Draw. Go ahead, man.
You just answered your own question. How old are you about, whatever you don't mind me asking? You about 32, somewhere in there?
Older, but I take it.
Okay. So check the move. You remember in '96, before Carolina and Jacksonville came along, that demographic were Falcon fans. North Florida, what's that? East Alabama, Southern Tennessee, and most of the Carolina were Falcon fans.
North Carolina.
Yeah. North Carolina. So some of them folks still come to this game. The Falcons have been voted for 2 years in a row. You can look it up for the best fan experience in the league. I sit in section 122, right? So that's the tunnel right in between the visitor side and the home side, right? So when I be interacting with these fans, I don't give a fuck if it's San Diego, if it's LA. They say, man, y'all got the best stadium, the best interactive fan base in the league. Once y'all start winning, y'all gonna be top of the line, top of the class. So a lot of people come to the game for the experience as it is. You ain't gonna see it. All these fine women, you got groups of women 8 deep coming to the Falcon game, no boyfriend, just them. You don't see that in other stadiums. See, the thing is, the quality of life in Atlanta is so diverse and so different from so many of the demographics. You have women here that are season ticket holders. A lot a lot of stadiums you go to league wide, ain't too many female season ticket on just solo by themselves. You don't see that. It's more of a, especially like you just said in Pittsburgh. Ain't nothing to do with the little bro. So the difference between here and there is, you're right. We will check out when we're not winning, but we will also check in on the Sunday, as Blackberry alluded to, when there's nothing to do. So to answer your question, a lot of these little rural towns in Georgia and North Florida and the Carolinas we talking about, they still Falcon fans.
Yeah, look,
when they come here, because I see them a lot.
I ain't disputing that. Yeah, they'll go, but I'm talking about to turn a profit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you need look, I'll take the 2 weeks ago game, for instance. I forget who it was that we played this. Who?
The Seattle game? The Seattle game?
Bro, them stands was empty as fuck.
They were. You know why? Because
literally right behind the field goal. To the point where the nigga who was broadcasting the game said something about it on live TV. Bro, that's a stain, bro. Like, when shit like that start being seen and everybody seeing that shit, bro, like, it makes the owner look bad.
Well, I fought Raheem for that. That's Raheem's fault.
Duh, that's what I've been saying the whole time. And if you bring him back next year, it's going to get worse.
Well, I think if Raheem brings in, let's just say for shit to give with all that, he does come. And let's say he go get some Brian Dayball or Stefanski, one of these offensive coaches that got fired, that will challenge him and say, no, look, man, on this play, we're not running this bullshit. It's gonna be my play, my way. If he gets a coach that can challenge him in a professional way, not undermine, but challenge him in a professional way, man, we'll still go out. The Falcons start 4-0. Folks going to that stadium. They're gonna be there.
Raheem Morris remind me of Mike Tomlin. Don't make adjustments. Second half, don't make adjustments. Like, I can say this because I live here, bro. Like,
right.
I'm just telling you what I see and what the fans here say. Like he's Raheem Morris is Mike Tomlin 2.0. Except for he got way less credentials.
So that mean that eventually we gonna start winning? No, I'm just playing.
Fuck no. Because Raheem got the same problem that Tomlin got. They don't make adjustments.
Playing, but that's a damn good question.
No, they don't make adjustments, and they really can't coach. Like seriously, they are players coaches. They won't be in the locker room dancing in your videos like Diddy back in the day.
Let me ask a very serious question. Let me ask a very serious question. And I think this is a question that we all need to have on our minds. Right now. Is Raheem Morris being fired the best thing for you to do right now?
Yes.
I think it is. And
no.
Let me explain why, in my opinion. Why.
Is it the best thing for you to do right now?
Yes.
You need somebody that's going to challenge Penny. You need somebody that's going to challenge Penny, Bijan, and Drake London the same way that Mike Smith and Dan Quinn and Mike Shanahan did. Because let's remember, before Shanahan came, Matt Ryan rarely was a rollout quarterback. Shanahan made him roll right. He said, I'm going to make you get comfortable with the uncomfortable things. And him making him get comfortable with the uncomfortable things brought that MVP out of him. And Matt Ryan game elevated ever since. He was always a good quarterback, but when we had Shanahan and that offensive play calling and style, that's why I want Clint Kubiak.
Was Shanahan the head coach?
No, he wasn't. He was the OC.
Okay.
But you have to remember, Quinn was smart enough to say, hey, man, this is your offensive scheme. I'm going to let you run it. And me and I can't think of the DC that we fired after the Super Bowl, the guy who developed Von Miller. He said, we're going to worry about the defense, right? So if we get somebody like a Kubiak, let's just say for all shits and giggles, we hired Kubiak. He brought in a great offensive staff, but he kept Jeff Alvin, right? The problem that we have here is not the talent, it's the play calling and the situational football is the reason that Falcons 5-9 right now. Every game we've been in, with the exception of maybe Miami, we were in that game and should have and could have won those in Carolina, the first game. But we need a coach that's going to challenge these players to make them Because Ryder White said it. Ryder White said it himself, man. Hey, him, Matt, Julio, um, Tony Gonzalez, they would call the league and say, "Hey, give us film, give us a cut up from every opponent we're going to play this year, from the 20 to the 20, and let's study it." And they did that on their own. And just like Blackberry said earlier, Penix is young, but he's gonna have to learn to become a natural leader of men. Once he becomes that, man, they're gonna follow that. But
And
that
I
takes
totally
time,
agree. Cause just look at
and it
all the
takes
other young, just look at all the other young quarterbacks. What they all got in common: experience when it comes to the play calling position. Whether he
yep,
the head coach or the offensive coordinator, experience.
right. Right. And once they see that, and once they say, "Hey man, Mike doing the thing to take out the time to become a better player," because let's be real, is that Robinson boys are going to practice and leaving. They ain't saying nothing to get better. They're just doing what the league is requiring them to do, so they don't get fined. In the words of the great Allen Iverson. Once he gets a coach that and then they don't believe in the scheme. So once they get a coach
Nope.
that's believing in the scheme and saying, "Hey, this is why we calling this on third down. This is why you're gonna check inaudible to this." If you get somebody to break it down and explain it to you and make you understand why you're doing the things that you're doing, it'll all take care of itself. So long story short, yeah, Raheem needs to go just on the culture of the team.
And you can see it in the offensive play calling. How did the offensive play calling get? How can I say? Because I don't want to say better, but it got more effective under Kirk Cousins than it did under Michael Penix.
Because like Blackberry said, Kurt like, "Hey, damn this shit, we ain't doing this. I'm running my own show."
William Amy, I got a question for you. Do you think that we would have won that game Thursday night if Penix was the starting quarterback? In your opinion?
I don't think we'll name the list.
I can answer that for you. No.
And see, my point is that veteran leadership and veteran involvement changes a lot of things when they're in the right positions. And hey, who was Zach under when he was with the Rams? Who was he studying under?
Sean McVay.
LaFleur, one of the
Yo,
LaFleurs, right?
I think
what going
LaFleur
on,
was
fellas?
Miami.
What's up with you, Will?
Because who was the
Uh,
offensive coordinator before
For the Rams.
Zach Robinson? Wasn't it Mike LaFleur?
Yeah, I think it was his brother, LaFleur brother. And I want to say
Because
they
Matt
passed
LaFleur the one in
game
Green
before.
Bay, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Matt,
But they
Matt
had a
is
lot
in
of coaches
Green
this
Bay.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was Mike LaFleur.
but
I
Sean
might be.
McVay ran his offense though.
Yeah, of
Right, he
course.
did.
That's just like Kyle Shanahan.
So Zach was probably number 3
what's
on
up,
the totem
fellas? I'm gonna
pole
be real quick on
in
Matt
in
Word, but
in
this is what I'm gonna say about the season.
yeah, go ahead.
Raheem Morris need to go. I understand that Kyle Pitts on his contract. I don't know if we want to re-sign Kyle Pitts, but if I'm in free agency this all season, I'm gonna make sure that I'm adding another veteran quarterback. I don't care if it's Kyle Murray. Get somebody who got some experience that's gonna coach Michael Penix and how he's progressing, his footwork, his accuracy. Michael Penix need the whole offseason working with everything. And I feel like Raheem Morris should get blamed for accountability, not being honest to the media, having players hurt. And I just feel like they need to clean house. Marquise Williams gone, Zach Robinson gone, Raheem Morris gone. And if Jeff Ulbrich stay, then they might have him, but I'm cleaning house, bro. I'm getting the whole new coaching staff, and I'm getting me a head coach know what the hell he doing, and he gonna play his players in preseason. Because like I say, this whole roster will be different next season, and I feel like Tyler just will stay for like a 2 3 year contract, but we don't know if he's gonna stay. Well, unfortunately, we have to sign Kate and Ellis and Kyle Pitts. One got this, two of them got to stay. But and Kobe Bryant, I'm letting that kid play all the snaps, and then when regular season come back, he should be our number one corner two. So we should have to go in and drive look for corner two. Add depth and defensive line and offensive line. Cause we surely have on the offensive line in the center. Cause I don't trust losing moving forward. But we need to add depth though. But yeah, and this division will be better. Carolina will be better. We ain't worried about Tampa. Only thing I'm worried about is Carolina adding more depth in the trenches.
So we need to be better in trenches. So that's how you win games in line scrimmage
All right,
on both
William, I
sides.
mean, you got a lot to unpack right there, my boy. That's a lot to unpack, but we not gonna unpack it. 3 Daddy had a question for you. You wasn't listening.
Okay.
Ask him again, 3 Daddy.
I asked, I said, in your opinion, would we have won that
He on
game?
mute. These three other.
Oh, can y'all hear
Can
me?
you hear him? We can hear you.
Nah.
Yeah, we hear you.
You can't hear 3 Daddy, Will, man?
No, I can hear him.
All right. I think he asked you. Let me make sure, because 3 Daddy, what you said. You said
Would we have won the game Thursday if Penix was starting?
If Penix was starting. So, Will Amon, 3 Daddy wants to know if you think that we would have won on Thursday night if Michael Penix was the quarterback in that game.
I'm gonna say no, because the reason why I say that is Michael Penix, when he don't see no receivers get open, he panic a lot. He do a lot of intentional grounding, or sometimes he'll throw the ball to outside, like throw the ball like to the like on the sideline. Once I don't mind, but Michael Penix got to learn how to. If you see man to man, you still have to scramble. I'm not saying run for 10 to 20 yards, but get at least like 7, 8 yards. And I don't see nobody open. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna tuck the ball and I'm gonna run and I'm gonna slide. See, Michael Penix have to work. You have to learn how to manipulate that pocket, because some teams gonna be zone blitzing, using a lot of cornerback blitzing, and that's how he got hurt, because his blind side. Now I will blame the right tackle was the issue, Walker. So if Michael Penix would play against Tampa, we probably lost that game. But Michael Penix like to throw the ball and he don't like to throw the ball like in the middle. He like to throw the ball like on the outside, like on the 10 and the 20
But
yard.
that's the play
He don't like to
calling.
throw the ball like in the straight
Is
middle
that
of a
on
vertical
Michael
route.
Penix or is that the play calling? Because at Washington, Michael Penix was throwing it across
I
the
think we would
middle.
have lost if Michael Penix would start. I'm gonna be honest. We would have lost
Well,
that
man,
game.
can you hear anybody other than me?
Answer
Somebody
the
say
question.
something. Somebody say
Yo,
something.
Yo,
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Did you hear that, Will, man? Well,
you might have to come
you
in.
might have to go out and come back in. 'Cause you can't hear nobody but me for some reason.
but yeah,
Hey,
I agree. We would have lost that game, but
okay.
would have been on Michael Penix or would have been on the play calling.
So I got a question for Blackberry
Because
and
the one
everybody
thing
in chat on the floor.
All
Was
right.
this offense even built for Michael Penix in the first place? Just think about it. When we
on the
signed
Michael
Kirk,
Penix, we
we signed
know for a fact
we
that
signed
85% of them snaps is going to be in the pistol.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, Jerome. Jordan
We
Texas boy was
know
saying something, but I think he cut
that
out.
for
oh my bad.
sure.
You cutting out, Jordan Texas boy. We couldn't understand what you were saying.
Hey, Blackberry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm gonna throw something out there too now. I think Kirk Cousins is low key trying to help Seals get that number 2 position for next year.
If he even here next year.
Think he trying to help him get it for next year?
Yeah.
What make
Making
you
a
say
statement. Hey man, he's featuring him in his passing game.
Well, see that's the question I had. OG.
I no choice.
Was this offense built for Penny? My question is no, and I'm gonna tell you why. We signed Ray and Darnell Moore the same week that we signed Kirk Cousins. And it's mighty funny. Neither one of them had much of any chemistry with Penix. When he came into the game late last year, with the 3 games when he started, they didn't have much of chemistry. And then this year. So my thing is, I think we just need to throw a grenade in the receiving room, pull Drake out, and whoever survives just come in. Because I mean, Seals, you can clearly tell that these are Kirk Cousins receivers. That's why Blair don't play, and that's why on the other kid name, what his name,
Nick Nash.
Nick Nash. That's why they don't play, because they're not his receivers. Their body style, their type of play, they're more centered around what Penix is. Look at all the receivers Penix had in Washington.
And think about it. We wasn't supposed to see Michael Penix until next year. This whole
Right,
offense for
exactly.
these 2 years
Right.
supposed to be a Kirk Cousins offense.
Exactly. My
Like
point again. Yep.
and that's what I was saying on last week on Blackberry Stream. That's where Raheem Morris messed up at. You listen to the fans. Don't put Kirk Cousins out there. Start Michael Penix. You supposed to stick to your plan. Kirk Cousins was a 2-year plan.
I had a problem with them not having a quarterback competition at the beginning of the season.
Oh, you
During
Facts.
took the
pre,
words out my mouth.
I
Facts.
had a
You took
problem
the
with that,
words
and
out my mouth.
kicking competition.
You took the words out my mouth. They actually had a competition in camp and in the preseason and made the best man win. And we've been a better
Facts.
team this season.
Because I understand Michael Penix starting those last 3 games, but if the plan was for Michael Penix to learn for 2 years straight, just like 330 just said, should have been a quarterback competition all off season.
Should have been there,
Yep.
man.
The
What's up with you,
competition makes
Low?
you better.
What's going on, fam? Y'all doing all right tonight?
What's going
Makes you
on?
better.
Man, we can't complain, bro. We
What's
can't.
Big
happening?
Low.
What's happening?
Man, what's going on? Hey,
Hey,
Will,
yo.
you ever send me that $40 back that I gave you last time we played?
I guess you still wait for your bank to clear it first, then I'll send it back to you.
That funky
Dang, gone.
$40.
That funky 40.
That
Hey,
funky
man.
40.
Look here. First of all, I was trying to get on here when Soldier G was on here. First of all, I completely disagree. I feel like men think more emotionally than women do. Um, if you don't believe me, just think back at some of those situations. R. Kelly's song said, "When a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. A man be fed up, he'll still go back and forth with you." Second of all, that whole situation about the whole boycotting thing. Oh, like in a large scheme of things, it really don't make no difference. Y'all can sit up here and say you're gonna boycott much as you want to. At the end of the day, somebody's gonna be sitting up in that stadium. It's gonna be Atlanta Falcons fans, or it's gonna be Seattle
Facts.
Seahawks
Hey,
fans,
oh,
I
it's
just
gonna
bought
Carolina
me
Panthers
be.
3
fans.
tickets last night for $160 sitting in section 125 for Sunday.
Come on,
That's crazy.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
And
That's what
then
I'm talking
nobody
about.
lose no money.
Nobody lost money. Nobody lost money, bro. You got to think. Arthur Blank in a perfect situation. He's in the city of the world's busiest airport where
Mm,
anybody could fly into.
mm.
So if anybody any home game that we have, yeah, at the end of the day, it'd be 40-50 anyway. The home teams and away teams.
Right.
Somebody gonna pay.
Hey, Big
So
Low.
yo,
So you saying
Check this out.
he
A
bringing back
lot
Raheem? That
of
what you
people
saying,
that
Big Low?
come. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to walk over nobody.
That what you saying, Big Low?
what'd you say?
You saying he bringing back Raheem? That what you saying?
He gonna do everything in his power to.
So
Hey, man, Raheem gonna stay.
like I've been telling Blackberry them, bro, they can do what they want to do, but they ain't got to suffer with their ass. So I on their ass all season. If he brings back the same coaching staff, I'm a red zone shit out there.
Hey, yeah,
The
and
dumbest
trust me.
three things that these motherfuckers did over the
And
last
what?
2
But I
seasons.
want to know this though. What are you accomplishing by doing that?
Exactly, because he's
Who,
still
me?
getting
Right.
paid.
Yeah,
You talking
Will.
about me?
What you accomplishing by doing that?
You talking about me?
Yeah, you.
A
Just you.
peace of mind.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Okay.
accomplishing.
All
So
right.
they can do whatever they want to. I ain't got to have no heart attack by watching this shit.
I got you. I see.
You know
So
what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
Peace of
And we
mind
don't
for
want you
me.
to. We
Hey,
don't
No,
want
we
but I
don't
gotta
want
be
Big
serious.
Will to go down.
Blackberry.
I gotta be serious.
Hey,
If they do
Blackberry.
retain Raheem and Raheem do bring in a true offensive coordinator or true wide receivers coach, I'm gonna get right on board. Logo business. The same way I did when
Hey,
we got Jeff Obert. I got right on
Low
board.
said,
Hey,
Low
It's
said
listen.
this.
all it's
I see
always
you at the
logo. It's
game.
always logo
Take them
business, but I
just
ain't
like
got
me.
to. Man.
You get the
Well,
Watch
all
it.
I
ring,
know is I start making my payments February to June. Since
so
Now,
I
let me ask you this though, Big Will.
okay.
Let's say you just watch Red Zone all year, but then come to find out we 11-5, and we be like, hey, everybody meet us up here at the spot. Everybody gonna get up and watch the game. You still gonna be watching Red Zone with,
See,
or
you got to think.
you
You
gonna
got
be
to
up
think
at the
about.
spot?
You gotta think about it a bit, low. I never said I was gonna stop being a fan of the team. I said I'm just ain't gonna go through the heartache. Now, if
that's part of being a fan, though.
If they going through the season and they winning, okay, you
jump,
earning my trust back.
You jumping back in, okay?
So you fair weather just like them people them fans you call fair weather then. You one of them fair weather playing. You one of them fair weather fans that you be talking shit about.
Come on, Will.
Will, you ain't talking about fair weather fans,
man.
Fair weather fan disowned the team. I never said I was disowned the team. I said I can hold myself peace of mind not watching it. I always go back and watch film. I ain't got to watch that shit live and go through the goddamn heart attack part of it. I ain't never said I wasn't gonna be a fan. I'm always a fan. That fandom embedded in me, and y'all already know that. Anybody who know me already know that shit. I'm a left born.
So we part ways with Marquise Williams. Would y'all mind bringing back Keith Armstrong?
He got to let go both. He got to let go both.
He should have never left. Armstrong should have never left.
Nah, he should have.
I ain't gonna even bring back Armstrong. I ain't gonna even bring back Armstrong. Armstrong passed his time.
My thing is, as a special team coach, what's your calling card? Are you a coverage guru? Are you a kick and punter guru? Or are you a return guy? Marquis Williams is getting a goddamn free check. Falcon and paid for his house.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Special teams, that's one of the most stressful. That's one of the most stressful coaching jobs that you can.
It is.
That's one.
Oh yeah. Answer the question.
Another thing, y'all favorite player got waived today.
Southside, I never said I was disowned the team. I said I would not watch them live.
What you said was you want to save yourself from the heartache. The rest of us real fans
for me.
Go through. That's
No. For me, a fake fan disown the team. I would not disown my team. I would goddamn Falcon fan all day. They ask you who your team is, Falcon. I'm a Falcon fan. That don't mean I got to sit there watch them niggas live. Goddamn, getting their head stomped in. I ain't got to do that.
You a fair weather motherfucker.
But then when they winning, you gonna be
fair weather. Look up the definition of fair weather fan. Look it up.
Fair weather. You
look it up.
Big wheel. That's the definition.
Call it what you want. You call it what you want. But I ain't never been a fake fan. I ain't never been that.
You fake as hell. You the fake guy. You're a fake ass Falcon fan.
Hey, anybody else got a question, man? Y'all gonna ask the question. I ain't done.
Well, we'll get hot over there, boy. Hey, Will, don't get sweating over there now.
I ain't done shit that man saying right now. One thing I ain't gotta protect. I ain't gotta protect my fandom.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
So y'all remember how everybody was saying Mike McDaniel as an offensive coordinator?
Nah, man.
I don't see him getting fired. I don't see him getting fired.
They started winning games.
Listen, I do not see him getting fired. When I look at his overall record, that man still got a winning overall record.
Nick Saban. What say you?
What's going on, Big John?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Low, Jerome, Will, Blakberry, 3 Dirty, and Georgia, Texas. Boy, how y'all is?
What's going on, good?
A lot of knowledge on this panel right now. A lot of wisdom up here right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm listening. That's why he gave us 2 and 1.
Except for that next to me right there.
That's why I'm listening. Now, wait a minute now. Now I got to go along with Will on the fandom to a certain extent because see, I'm about to get too old to where this is gonna affect my health.
Oh no, we just like fucking with Will.
Now after the Super Bowl, you lost a lot of longtime fans, man, because that hurt down to the bone marrow. Blood stopped getting made in certain people's bones after that doggone loss. That took a lot out of some folks. And so, they had to go. They said they can't do it no more. They had to go. And, I understand. I don't know whether you guys were aware. You remember, Marcus Washington had a stroke one time talking about.
So did. Had a stroke on live.
Had a stroke on the air. He was doing a after the game show and had a stroke.
Man.
And I said, man,
Is it just me?
I
But I
was
can't hear
always.
John.
Oh, you can't? Hello.
It just,
I can hear you, John.
It's just you, George Test, boy. We can hear him.
Yeah, we can keep going.
All right. Well, and it's a known fact that they don't show Falcons games in the old folk home and in the ER at the hospital because Falcons will kill somebody, man.
Don't do that, John.
They will kill somebody. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth, man. These Falcons will have you on that emotional roller coaster. And I always tell people to drink roundabout. Well, if you ain't drinking in church, drink when you get to the house real quick before the game come on. Try the doggone temper to blow.
If you ain't taking the holy wine,
who goddamn straight die-hearted fan like that, who plays sports, who competitive like me, shit, I can't sit there and watch that. I'll be tearing TVs up, tearing shit up.
Yeah, call. Yeah, there you go. That hey, clear, dark, yellow, green, whatever it is. Whether it's leafy, whether it's clumped up, whatever it just whatever gets you through. Because sometimes, because sometimes, man, some of the plays that you'll see and some of the things that we will do out there on the field, man. Good God Almighty, how the world you do that? You stupid son. Next thing you know, you throwing stuff. You at Best Buy trying to get another TV.
We invent ways, John. We invent ways to lose.
You got to create your emergency fund. You got to have an emergency fund, John.
Yeah, hey man, look.
Exactly when you start tearing shit up because of this sport, you got to have that emergency fund ready.
Bro, I'm telling you, listen, I was not finna go to the game, bro. I came home yesterday from work, bro, and my wife surprised me with 3 tickets to the game this weekend. We was not finna go to the game. We was getting ready for Christmas next week.
Resale.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Hey, GA Texas boy, you gotta put your cross up and back up.
Hey, but see, that goes to show you, Soldier Boy, how them tickets go. See, this man wife went and got 3.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, listen, bro, we got 3 tickets for 160 sitting in section 125.
Yeah, the Braves had got the same treatment.
And now they still ain't lost no money.
They fired their coach. Now I got to start back watching them now. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just like it be like that. It be that love-hate relationship with
And see, now the Braves.
What's the scene on Michael Myers? We caught him shitting on the toilet. Look, Michael Myers is the Falcons tickets. GA Texas boy, creep up on your ass. Falcons tickets.
The reason why I asked Will what he was accomplishing by that, because I wanted to know the difference from him not watching the Falcons live to what some of us on the panel today have described why they not gonna watch him, and that's for this boycott word that's been going around. And see, if it's for peace of mind, I completely understand that.
These people are honest about
it. Exactly.
Because I for one, I'm not sleepy during a game until I see we ain't finna win it. Then I get real sleepy.
Man,
you
it's
see
about
what
to
I'm
start
saying?
looking like
Right. Well, hey,
about to start coming to the game to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's your default. Cause see, now let me
that's my default.
Now, that's your default. That's your default. But see, this is like the Braves. Somebody brought up the Braves. Now,
I did.
Now, long time ago, when my dad was cutting hair down on Auburn Avenue, they used to just give us tickets. I mean, and the barbers used to get off around about 6:30, 7 o'clock. One of them asked the other, "Hey man, what you gonna do for the rest of the night?" "Oh, I don't know. Hey man, let's go down there to the game." All right, you go in the game, you sit where you want. I mean, cause nobody was there.
That's exactly what you can do, old Fulton County. That's the purpose of the city being fired right now.
Yeah. And the old joke was, Joker put 2 tickets on a man's windshield. He went into the bank, came back. He had 6.
Hey, look, that's how them Falcon tickets gonna be if we bring Raheem Marvins back. And look, can I answer the question that was asked earlier? If Raheem, what's up?
What I would say though, They will change. The fan base will change if he fired the coordinator and the
And the
chick.
head
You know
coach.
what I'm saying?
If
If
he
he
fired
fired,
Raheem and that
no,
OC,
I'm saying if Arthur Blank end up bringing him back, but he fired a special team coach and the offensive coordinator, you would have some fans that jump back on board just to see how it goes.
no,
But
The same way they
no.
did with Jeff
yeah,
Obert.
Yep.
The same way they
Listen.
did with Jeff Obert.
I can't see that because Raheem Morris, all of the incompetence from this team has been coming due to lack of leadership. The same thing, the same issues that Mike Tomlin struggles with in Pittsburgh, bro, is the same exact struggles that this guy suffers with. Lack of
I think
leadership.
Pittsburgh got
Want to be
leadership.
no,
Like one
Mike
thing
I'm
about
Mike
telling you,
Tomlin,
bro.
you're
Tomlin
gonna
ain't
have
on
I
the
live
leadership.
locker
here.
room
You
though.
saying
I
Mike
live here,
Tomlin
bro.
lacks
It's
leadership?
literally
Mike,
why they was in the stadium booing the fucking head coach, bro.
he ain't lost the locker room yet though. That's what you
Bro,
worry about. He ain't lost the
listen what I'm
Is
locker
that
room.
saying.
leadership or is that play calling on the field while the fans
No,
were saying fire
that's
Tomlin?
leadership.
And
Leadership.
you know who calling the plays on the offensive side of the ball.
I ain't want to
And
say it.
it's the same.
The
And
same
it's the
thing that's been
same.
going on for 5 years straight. Start off good
Also,
and fizzle off
And,
at the end, Mr. Arthur
and,
Smith. Yeah.
and the
but see,
same thing is happening with the head coach that we got in the building now. Like a lot of people don't see it or don't recognize, but the same thing is happening now. He's a horrible leader. He's one of them niggas want to be on your TikTok with you and shit. Like nigga, you can't lead men like that because you
So with
just
you, Murdo.
leading immature ass men. Like
it, it
you need a leader, a
so
real
if
true leader.
Aaron Rodgers helped that Pittsburgh team?
I would say no. I would say
What we
no.
got to think though, Arthur Smith is good with a veteran quarterback. We got to remember that.
And
When he
he's
got a
Aaron
veteran
Rodgers.
quarterback, he good. He can't build a quarterback. That's what he can't do.
Right.
He
And we
don't know how
forget,
to build a quarterback.
and we forget
Raheem
because of
Morris
all
can't
the
either.
we forget about because of all of the off-field stuff with Aaron Rodgers that he's a damn good quarterback.
Damn good quarterback.
Even in his latter
He might be
years now.
old as hell, but he's a damn good quarterback, boy.
He's Aaron fucking Rodgers. I mean, come on.
Yep.
You
He's
can't.
well respected as such too.
I encourage everybody to try to name 10 quarterbacks over time that are better than Aaron Rodgers.
You can't.
Shit, you can wake me.
Matt Ryan.
Be careful.
I can't even put Matt Ryan up
You
there. I'm gonna
said
be honest.
overtime?
Matt Ryan numbers better than Aaron Rodgers.
You
But
said
just
overtime, Blackberry?
just straight
I can
quarterback
name you
play.
five
But
off the top of
no,
my
straight,
head.
if you're talking about straight skill, Aaron Rodgers got that. But as far as numbers, Matt Ryan got more.
No, we
His
talking about
numbers are better.
straight skill. Can this
Straight skill,
quarterback make
Aaron
every
Rodgers.
pass?
Yeah,
I
straight
gotta go
skill,
with
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers.
got that.
I don't care, bro. You
Man,
looking at somebody, bro? I put Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady.
Yeah,
yeah.
Tom
Now
Brady ain't got the skill.
He's better
Talent
Aaron
wise,
Rodgers,
than Tom
man.
Brady. Duh.
I've seen
So is Matt
Aaron
Ryan.
Rodgers go one way and throw the other way, 60 doggone yards.
I
No
say
look
Matthew
passes.
Stafford better than him. Matthew Stafford throw some goddamn balls, boy.
Uh,
Matthew Stafford throw some balls.
That's that era, though. Big Will. That's that era. Him,
yeah.
Stafford, Drew Brees. That's that era. Big arms. Just big arms everywhere.
Well, as much as I
We
didn't like him,
pausing
you
on
got a
we
good
pausing
bench
on
We
of
this show,
pausing
players
for?
Blackberry.
at
We
that
pausing.
position.
What we
hey
pausing for?
man,
We pausing over here. We know what we say. See, thing
Oh
is,
man,
man.
oh shit, man. I'm grown as fuck. I don't say pause and I don't
He
say
old
no
enough
diddy.
not to be
What,
Who up
pausing
man?
in?
on
What?
everything, man. John, he old
Bro,
enough not to be pausing on everything, man.
No,
listen,
man. Come on,
bullshit
man.
as hell. You talking about those peppers? Mike
I'm too
Tomlin is
doggone.
not an
that
excellent
damn
leader,
Dame
bro.
Dash, that damn
You
Dame
better go
Dash
and
got
check that
everybody
up.
saying that shit, man.
All this pausing going on here, man. Hey, Blackberry, am I on the Hawk Show? They pause everything. Oh yeah.
You say the Hawk
He
Show.
he want to make sure.
Y'all think Raheem staying next season though? Y'all think is Arthur
No,
Blank gonna
we
keep him?
saying Arthur. We saying hypothetical because it feel like Arthur Blank gonna bring him back. We
Oh
want
Yeah.
the
Now,
motherfucker gone. We want the motherfucker gone. But wait
now
there, Arthur Blank.
okay. Let me say something on that, if I might, gentlemen.
Go ahead, old
Now,
school.
there are two types of head coaches that I have seen, and you guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Coaches that work on Sunday, and then coaches that manage their coordinators. This is what Raheem came in to do. He is a coordinator manager. He lets the offensive coordinator run the offense, lets the defensive coordinator run the defense. Then you have coaches like Mike Shanahan, who else? Andy Reid, that work on Sunday.
So you have real coaches and you have fake coaches, is what you're saying.
No. Let us finish it up.
They're not fake coaches. They're not fake coaches.
But
they are managing coaches.
Yeah.
They are managing
like
coaches.
Mike Tomlin. Just like John
Mike
Harbaugh
Tomlin,
in Baltimore.
like Bill Belichick was,
Managers.
like Bill Parcells was, like Mike Ditka. Well,
what we got to think about, John, he just did it the wrong way. He tried to bring in two young motherfuckers.
And that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. The defensive coordinator and the offensive coordinator. The defensive coordinator and the offensive coordinator that he brought in, these were first-time hires. These were on-the-job hires. Okay.
Experienced play callers.
Yeah, and because thing is that, okay, looking at the offensive coordinator, Zach Robinson, this is his very first offense that he's ever designed and that he's ever called. He doesn't know what he's doing. If you got a Mike Shanahan or a Kyle Shanahan, they've had those offenses before. They know what's gone wrong. They've seen what's gone wrong. They know how to correct it. They know how to fix it. This man don't know how to fix it. Then on top of that, you got a quarterback coach. This is his first time being a quarterback coach. And you got a quarterback. This is his first time being an NFL quarterback. You talking about peak load labor downtown on Marietta Street. Everybody on the job training. And running an NFL franchise. Now, if you want to hang your foot in Raheem Morris's, Arthur Blanks, and everybody else's ass about that, shoot for the moon. Kick them all the way up to the esophagus, because that was the dumbest, stupidest thing that they ever could have done. Everybody else hires experienced coordinators because it's the coordinators that's going to get the offensive coordinator going to run the offense, because Raheem Morris is a defensive man.
Can I offer you a little bit of pushback, Mr. John?
Go ahead.
Or they either hire experienced coordinators, or if they hire somebody that's not an experienced coordinator or play caller, it's because they know they're going to run their respective units.
That's right. They're going to be doing.
And Mr. John,
they hire consultants. Or they
about whatever. Turn the stream off in the background. About whatever.
I ain't got no stream on. I ain't got nothing on.
Somebody got an echo.
Somebody echoing. Let me see.
Yeah,
William maybe Mike.
You got an echo. Make sure you ain't got too many StreamYard windows open.
Like I was saying though, like if they didn't hire veteran offensive coordinators or defensive coordinators, they hire consultants that were veterans in the league so they can bring the guys along. He done none of that. He didn't do none of that. He wasn't stepping in to help with the play caller. He didn't hire consultants here. He just threw them to the wall pretty much. Hey man, y'all go ahead.
Yes, he did.
Show me what y'all can do. That's
he
what
brought
he
in
did.
Zampese.
He threw them to the wall.
He brought in Zampese as a consultant.
Who?
Ernie Zampese's son.
I don't know who that is. That.
Oh man, that was one of the Ernie Zampese was one of the best offensive coordinators in the NFL. Back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s and stuff.
You heard what you said though, John?
Yeah.
You said Ernie Zampese. You ain't say shit about his son.
No, I ain't saying nothing about his son. But see, this is the thing. Now, and to you guys' point, I don't know whether he's first time consultant or whatever. But see, this is the thing. It's like Blakberry said. Okay, if you bring in, there are some offensive coordinators that ain't doing nothing because the head coach is running the offense. Okay, like Andy Reid.
Let me offer you a little bit of pushback, brother.
Go ahead, sir.
So you say you got two type of head coaches now.
Mm-hmm.
The way I interpret it is you got real head coaches who gonna coach, and you got fake ones who just gonna stand by and not do shit.
So hold up. What would you call?
No.
Hold up.
No,
But
hold on.
whatever.
Let me.
What would you call Kirby? What kind of coach is he?
I don't even watch Georgia football, bro. Fuck Georgia.
Kirby working.
Okay.
Kirby working.
Ain't gonna be no
Kirby is working.
Man,
None of that, man.
All the way down, boy.
Man,
Georgia
Kirby. Hey, look at him.
look,
Kirby Smart hits a time clock. I'm just telling you. Kirby Smart hits a time clock. He works.
Like, Kirby Smart ain't got damn piece of paper in front of his face, but he's coaching.
Yeah, but he got to get on the page.
Let him finish what he was saying, though. Go ahead, Balwadell.
Hey, Mr. John. Now, the point I'm trying, you got coaches that, in your words, manage whatever the fuck that is. Because in order to be a head coach, you have to coach, not manage. I thought that was like the operative word in head coach. But you have coaches that coach, and you have coaches that manage. Now, at some point in time, when the rubber meets the road, and when it's nuts or guts time, and the nigga say all in and pushes money to the table, do you have a coach who is just a coach in name only because he's only managing? He's not hands-on with shit because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing to even do shit. A Tomlin, a Raheem, and you have coaches out there who coach. Just to give y'all a bone, the boy Kirby Smart. The difference between the two is Kirby Smart is a real coach. When the rubber meets the road, he makes the adjustments necessary to win the games. He makes sure that his offensive coordinator and his defensive coordinator are on the same page with him to win the games. However, the guy Raheem Morris, who we have in charge, that's what I be meaning by he's a DEI nigga. You was just hired to sit in here and just watch over these people do their job, and you don't have any credentials to even fucking be in here. Because if you did, you would be a real head coach, coaching and getting the most out of your players and your staff around you. Being that you can't do that, and you showing us no metric of you being able to do that. Because the same complaints we having now is the same complaints that we was having when you was the intern, and then you came back again, and this shit just keep repeating itself. For all of you people out there who on this, man, he should just come back, bring him back, based on.
No, see,
hell no, he gotta go.
Ain't nobody said he should.
We don't want him back. We
nobody said
or you gonna jump on the boat, or you gonna jump on the bandwagon if they bring him back and all this shit. No. Like, he's incompetent. By you even silence his complicity. If you're silent about some shit, you agree with it by you not voicing your opinion, or you're using your voice, your free weapon, against it.
Hey, hold up.
All of you people talking about some you jump back on board,
that man say fuck
you
Georgia.
might as well be on the bring back side.
I didn't hear that either, but I saw
you say fuck Georgia. Who the hell your football team is? Who you think he is?
That nigga in the
yes, he did.
Who your team is?
Georgia, nigga, Georgia Tech, nigga, and the Gators.
I know good well you ain't claiming no shit.
You and them damn bumblebees, man. You better go with them bumblebees. Y'all just not relevant these last 2 years.
Listen, I'm Atlanta all the way for real, bro. Like, nigga,
shout out to Georgia Tech,
man. I'm Atlanta, bro.
Georgia Tech had a good season, man. They had a good season.
They had.
Hey, I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing. I wouldn't send my son the quarterback over there.
Exactly.
I tell you that.
Only thing I'm saying,
hell no.
Is to be an engineer.
Bro, when we growing up, ain't nobody grow up to be no Georgia Tech fan. He the first motherfucker I seen.
Bro, I ain't never been no Georgia Tech fan, bro. I'm from Georgia.
Football game is the
80s baby. I ain't never said let's go Georgia Tech.
But I tell you one thing, it's good to see Georgia Tech. It's good to see Georgia Tech finally
being Georgia Tech.
Nigga, I've been a Georgia Tech fan since like 94, 95, bro. I'm Atlanta for real, bro. Like,
Bro,
Hey, but
just because you root for Georgia Tech don't mean shit.
He like Reggie Ball. When Reggie
I'm Atlanta
Ball
all the way. Grady
Still
baby.
Reggie Ball guy.
Grady baby. But I go for that red and black. You hear me? I'm a
Grady
Georgia
baby.
boy.
Man, you know how
yeah,
Shout
man.
out to the
Hey,
Ball family, man. The Ball family
Hey.
played some good football back in, man. The Ball family, that's a
yeah.
good family. That's a hell of a sports family right there, man. They're doing a lot of big things still right now in Atlanta.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, them Hawks looking better than
Who you talking
Falcons,
about?
though.
Who you talking about? Blackberry.
The Ball family.
The Ball family.
Who are them?
Reggie Ball, Marcus Ball, the Ball family, man.
What
Georgia
team they for?
The weird ass dad.
What team they for?
It don't matter, Will,
What
man.
team they for?
Well, yeah, I'm about to say what team you niggas play for.
When it's Georgia versus Georgia Tech, it's fuck them. You hear me? Now, if Georgia Tech go against anybody else, I'm with Georgia Tech. But when it's Georgia versus Georgia Tech, it's fuck them.
Bruh, I treat Georgia Tech like Alabama.
Will. Hey, Will. I'm just about the same way. When it's anybody against Atlanta, I do them just like 75 do 85 downtown. I'm going to Chattanooga. You can take your ass on to Greenville. We split. I can't ride with you.
Yeah.
Man, this guy, those Peppers, he just keeps saying little slick shit, man. Bro, people here in Pittsburgh, in man, shows you how they felt about their coach. When they went on a standalone Thursday night game and screamed "Fire Tomlin," that tells you everything you need to know about him, bro. Don't tell me about no fucking.
No, well.
But
they probably just might be tired of the process that's going on in Pittsburgh.
Well, hey.
Get the fuck
One thing about Tomlin. Tomlin got a ring, and see that ring he has, and his constant winning record keeps him up there because Pittsburgh does not change coaches often. They only had 3 since '66. Only had 3 head coaches since '66.
Or push him out the back door.
But the thing
they did
is,
go 8-8 for like 3 years straight.
That's what his nickname is, bro.
What we got to understand about fans, wins change everything. Wins change everything.
And
did he lose the locker room? That's the question.
A ghost
Pepper. He lost the locker room.
That's an easy answer.
Playoff game in 10 years.
No, shoot. And there was some lean times with Tomlin where if you can look it up on YouTube, he would come on. He said, "Look, we going out here to play this game Sunday. Those who want to ride with us, gonna ride with us. Those who ain't coming out the doggone tunnel." And that's it.
Listen.
Eyes bugged out and all. And I said, "Well, damn, I'm kind of scared down here in Atlanta because I think he's talking about me."
Well, let me ask you a question about it, because I see how strongly you feel about this Mike Tomlin topic. What if the Falcons hired him to be the head coach in 2026?
No,
Mike Tomlin ain't going nowhere, Blackberry. I ain't front.
Listen.
Now, wait a minute. What's wrong with Tomlin coming here?
No, it's not a problem.
It ain't about that. I want the right coach. Not just because. We ain't just getting Mike Tomlin just because. I want the right coach up in here.
Okay. All right.
Well, how do you know when he's the right coach?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What are your qualifications for a right coach?
For a right coach, it's not just above 500. Now Mike Tomlin been just above 500 the last 5 years.
Bro.
Okay.
He been just above 500. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking. We got that right now. We just
that's the problem. Okay, hey. Now, see, that's the problem. All the winning coaches are working and are locked down.
We feel like we got to go make the first time coach hire. We can go hire some successful ass college coaches right now that's been coaching for a minute. We don't do that. We don't do that.
See, that's gonna be the same thing as hiring the first time head coach. We go get
because he will be a first time NFL head coach. Because see, college is worlds different from
that's just like we went in. That's just like if the Falcons will go after Lincoln Riley or somebody that's gonna be a first time coach.
Came to Seahawks. Where was he?
But that was after he was already in the NFL for the Patriots.
What's his name?
Pete Carroll.
What you mean?
Okay, now they
He
rolled
came
the
from
dice.
USC, but
Okay,
you
right.
talking about whenever he was at New England?
He coached the
No.
Jets and
You
Patriots.
talking about
When he was at New England?
I'm gonna
Before
say Pete
49ers,
Carroll
where
had
was
head
Jim
coaching
Harbaugh
experience
at?
before Seattle in the NFL.
Exactly.
Okay, Jim Harbaugh, where was he at before he went to 49ers?
San Francisco. Oh, before the 49ers?
Before the 49ers, where was he?
He was a position coach.
He was a college football coach, man.
Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, he was at Stanford.
He was at Stanford.
Yeah. Okay, he was at Stanford. Okay,
But even at Stanford,
even
at Stanford, before Stanford, he worked on the coast.
No, we talking about head coaches. These coaches been somewhere. We talking about head coaches.
Okay, but see, that's redundant because if you've been a head coach in the National Football League before and you get hired on to be a head coach again in the National Football League, that don't make it the
Jim
criteria
Harbaugh
for
was
you
never
to
a
get the
head
job
coach.
as a
Jim
head
Harbaugh
coach.
was never a head coach.
But I'm saying that's what it don't make it. That don't make it the part of the criteria to get a head coaching job.
I'm saying we need to hire somebody with head coaching experience. Not just to say that they got head coaching experience, but
Did Sean
leader.
Who did Sean McVay coach in college?
I would now. Okay, now me,
Raheem got college
understand.
experience. So
I
what is he saying, Big
understand.
Will?
See, I understand what Big Will is saying. And I understand what everybody's saying. Now, I am not. Now, let's get this straight. And I just want to make sure you understand me. I am not saying that first-time head coaches are doomed. We had one, Dan Quinn. What he did, he got 2 assistants that had been in the league before.
That was
and
veterans, right?
We ended up in the Super Bowl with those 2 assistants. All right. But when you hire a first-time head coach, you rolling the dice, especially if you're coming from college, because college success does not always translate into NFL success. And neither does.
And Raheem Morris was a head coach, and he head coached a college football.
It's all about your interviews, bro. Like
Raheem Morris never was a head coach in college,
and we decided
he
decided to hire Raheem. We interviewed all these other guys and decided to hire Raheem.
Yeah,
because they didn't want to go with a first-time coach, Big Will. That was the whole point of hiring Raheem.
Defensive coordinator.
That was the whole point of hiring Raheem. They didn't want to go with a first-time head coach.
Raheem I'm gonna tell you why he need to be hired. His resume don't scream shit about why he need to be hired.
But hey, Will, now I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Now, my choice, man. Look, we interviewed the most qualified applicant ever to apply for a job.
Like Bill Belichick.
Look here. Look, when the man opened the door up there in Flowery Branch coming for the interview, it was just like them old E.F. Hutton commercials where everybody just stopped and listened. Because this man came in your building dragging rings. And no matter how he got him, he came in there dragging rings. He whooped, matter of fact, he whooped your ass. Coming in the building.
I think he wanted to be
to coach your team.
I don't think they wanted him to be GM. I can't.
But see, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This man outclassed everybody in Flowery Branch, even the people interviewing him, and you turned him down. You turned him down. You didn't want it. You were scared of the doggone shadow that this man cast.
I can't give him a GM job, though. I can't give him that.
Oh, why not?
Because he ain't good at being no GM.
Man,
he's a great coach. He ain't good at being no GM.
He was. Wait a minute. Belichick was GM during the time Tom Brady was there.
I know that.
So why was he? Wait a minute.
Nobody expected Tom Brady to be what he was. That was a.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got to get that man credit.
Remember that the GM the Patriots had left and went with Bill O'Brien to the Texans.
You got to give that man credit.
Come out like that. That's why he went to the round.
You got to give that man credit for making the
He's
pick
a great coach. He's a great
of
coach.
picks.
He's a great coach.
Is he still a great coach?
Yeah, he's a great coach.
See, we don't see.
Break down stuff.
I would have I'd have gave him a shot. I would have gave him a shot.
That goes back to what I'm saying. If we going off the resume of Bill Belichick, what has Bill Belichick done since 2019?
Exactly.
Okay, now,
man, that 2019.
But you know what? They stopped.
2019. Shoot, won Super Bowls.
The owner didn't want to give him no money. Listen. That's why him and the owner was.
You said 2019. I think about 19 something.
That's why him and the owner was beefing. He didn't want to give him the money that he needed to build his team back. That's why Bill Belichick and the owner was beefing.
Listen, that's because Robert Kraft was mad because they had to help succeed for Tom Brady. They traded away.
If we help college coaches, hold on, y'all. Sean McVay's only experience in college as a coach was a quality control coach.
We ain't talking about Sean McVay.
No, but you saying you want us to go get somebody with head coach experience.
That's what I want.
Even on the college level, Sean McVay didn't have no head coaching experience at all.
I ain't knocking Sean McVay, but
what about David Shaw?
It ain't been working for us, bro. It ain't
David Shaw.
If you could give Thomas
the former Stanford head coach who took over for Jim Harbaugh.
Okay.
Let me tell you why I'm using Sean McVay though. Because where did Raheem Morris come from? He came from the Rams under Sean McVay.
He actually came from the Mike Shanahan era. He was in that.
I'm saying before we hired him, he came.
They all was in Washington, even Sean McVay.
Right. Before we hired him, he was coming from the Rams under Sean McVay. The reason why I'm using Sean McVay for an example is because I've been asking y'all this question. And I don't know. Maybe it's because don't nobody think it matters or something, but I've been asking y'all this question. What in the fuck was going on in the interview process with Raheem if his time under Sean McVay wasn't even taken into account? Think about it.
I told you what it was. You ain't been trying to hear. You ain't been trying to hear.
Yeah, you saying DEI high or whatever.
I ain't say no DEI high.
Blakberry.
Yes, you did.
Listen. But I done said this multiple times.
This question.
Raheem Morris got the job. Raheem Morris got the job because he know how Arthur Blank operate. What did Raheem Morris say in his interviews? I know how Arthur Blank want the rents ran. I know how he do this in Montana.
And I'm getting to that.
That's not why he got the job. He got the job.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm getting to. Bring and make the coffee fast.
He got introduced to Arthur Blank. He don't know Arthur Blank that well, bro.
Listen, this is what I'm saying.
He got the job because he can make and deliver the coffee fast.
Who don't know Arthur Blank that well?
If you really listen to his interview, he said somebody else brought him to Arthur Blank Lake House. He didn't get a call from Arthur Blank.
Yeah,
somebody
the driver
else brought him to Arthur Blank.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm getting to. He come from he wouldn't have got even to be. He wouldn't have even been. He wouldn't have even been considered for this job if it had not been for his time where in Los Angeles
in Yellowstone.
McVay. He wouldn't have even got considered for the job.
He had folks lobbying for him, Blakberry. That's why
it don't matter. If he
got Mike Tomlin coming out on interviews lobbying for him. If he's
not the defensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Rams when they won a Super Bowl under Sean McVay, he's not even considered for this job. He don't even get an interview for the job. So the question is, what the fuck is the conversation about in the interview process with Arthur Blank? If you ain't even telling me that you gonna bring what the fuck Sean McVay doing over there to Atlanta,
was getting interviews out and he won the Super Bowl too.
What did they got to do with anything? What they got to do with anything?
It's the same thing you trying to explain.
What is the conversation like in the interview with
Blakberry? You already know. I'm gonna bring better quarterback play than Desmond Ridder.
McVay was doing in LA to Atlanta. That's the
Listen.
Bro,
Don't see.
I don't care what the hell y'all talking about.
Around the goddamn
That
bush.
wasn't, bro.
That's a but. All that you saying don't mean a goddamn
Bro,
thing.
bro,
The
that
whole
shit
point
y'all
is,
bro.
why was he hired
This was
if
a
he
goddamn
wasn't
Rooney
going
Rule
to bring
hire.
what Sean
Rooney
McVay was
Rule
doing
hire.
in LA
That's
to
what it was.
Atlanta? Why was he hired?
Ed Brianamy had so many interviews and never got a job. They got them Rooney Rule this black ass down here with us. We the goddamn test subject. That's what
No,
the fuck
that's
we
because
was.
I know
Benamy
why
got
he
a
got
drinking
hired.
problem and got an attitude problem. That's why he
I
ain't
know
getting
why
no
he got
head coaching
hired.
He
job.
wasn't the only black prospect.
Go ahead, Big Low. What you think?
I know why he got hired. Because at the end of the day, and somebody mentioned earlier, talk about Mike Shanahan. At the end of the day, Arthur Blank wants to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He wants to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers so bad that we've been trying to run it back for the last 20 years with Rich McKay. And who's been Rich McKay's boy ever since Raheem Morris was first hired up under Gruden back in what was that 2007? Raheem Morris and Rich McKay. The reason why Raheem Morris is here is because of Rich McKay. It's all about relationships. The
Yep,
same
because think
reason why
about it.
DJ Williams is here is because Doug Williams played under Rich McKay's dad back in the 70s. And that's how he got the quarterback job. Bro, it's all about relationships if you look at it. The same reason why Kirk Cousins is here is because Kirk Cousins and Raheem Morris were together with the Redskins.
We
It's
all
all
know.
about
We all know. We
relationships.
all watch sports. We
Raheem
all know
Morris
it's
is
about
here.
relationship. We know it's about relationships in sport. Not even sports and jobs. How many times you done seen
Everything.
somebody goddamn nephew or uncle get hired and ain't got no nil the goddamn resume you got, but he got hired over you? It's a
Man,
relationship.
listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You want to know the truth? The real reason why we took Raheem over all the competent coaches that was out there was because he make the coffee real good and he bring it to you real fast. Outside of that, he don't got no fucking reason to be in the B. He shouldn't be nowhere near a football field.
And another reason, think about it. He one of the few coaches to work under Shanahan and Sean McVay.
We all know it was a dumb hire. Let's be real. It was a dumb ass hire. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't have fucking happened.
Well, now
if we being honest, Big Will.
See,
and if we
I
being
can't.
honest, it's only a dumb hire once we had that downfall after going 6-3.
No,
Yeah,
but
that was just like
Joe
that was just like jumping off a cliff. That going 6-3 and losing 4 and 5 straight. That was just like falling off a cliff.
When you go to your interview and you telling folk, I mean, you going for a forklift driver interview, and you tell these folk, goddamn, last time I drove forklift, I goddamn wrecked and towed goddamn 2 trucks up. You think they finna hire your ass?
They will at the post office.
All right, Big Will. I'm glad you said that. Okay, so look, so watch this. I'm finna put it in perspective for you. All right. My first head coaching job, I didn't do well my first head coaching job, right? So I learned from us. So I went to Washington, learned from Mike Shanahan. Then I came to Atlanta, learned under Kyle Shanahan. Then I went to LA, learned from Sean McVay. So that means by now I should know how to be a head coach, right?
Boy, stop.
Still
Boy,
don't know
stop.
No.
See
And you
Raheem
know
Morris
why?
right now.
You know why?
He didn't learn shit.
You know why?
Telling you why he was hired.
Hey, you know why?
Think about this,
Because you
George
weren't a
Teddy,
head coach at all of those spots you went to.
No,
right.
listen,
Think about this.
that's
Think
what
about
we
this,
saying,
George
though,
Teddy,
John.
That man got that
No,
job. That man got that
that's what
job
I'm
from Rich
saying.
McKay.
From a
Rich
learning
McKay had
aspect,
involved in it.
that's what I'm saying. From a learning aspect, you learned under Mike Shanahan, you learned under Dan Quinn and Kyle Shanahan. Then you went to LA to learn under Sean McVay, and you still can't get it right. They
Nah,
thought that he was gonna get it right this time.
listen, he was on the
Let me offer
sideline.
you
He was
some
on the
pushback.
sideline
Ain't
watching.
no way.
Use some
Ain't no
words.
way. I'm looking
Listen,
at these
this is what
resumes, and I got Jim Harbaugh, successful head coach, and
We
I
already
got
knew Harbaugh
Bill
wasn't coming here.
Belichick,
Since
successful
Harbaugh
head
Yeah,
said
coach.
that
Harbaugh
he
wasn't
was leaving
coming.
All right,
Michigan,
Lo,
they
say
already knew
this.
that
He wasn't
Harbaugh was
coming.
going to the Chargers.
Hey,
We
Lo.
wasn't gonna get Mike Vrabel because we just got rid of Arthur Smith. So why bring in the same type of coach?
So I don't get what race shit. As long as you not
That's
down
why I'm
hold
asking
people
the
accountable.
question.
Hey, who that
That's
was
why
that
I'm
just said
asking the
something about
question.
how
What in the interview process was discussed between Raheem and Alta? Because it could
nigga, I told
clearly
you.
Rich
wait a
McKay got
minute.
some involved in
Listen,
it. Rich McKay
Clearly
got
it
You
you
some
was
make
better
involved
my
in it
quarterback
coffee
too.
play
real
than Desmond
fast
Ritter.
and deliver it hot.
listen. Clearly, it didn't have nothing to do with
Rich
him
McKay got
being
something to do with
under
it.
the Shanahans and under Sean
Yeah.
McVay.
This
Clearly,
boy.
it
Blackberry,
didn't have nothing to do with
This
that.
boy.
It was all under the idea and the Will maybe mute yourself. When it was all under the premise that Sean McVay had a hand in grooming who? Kirk Cousins. That's why I said what was I've been telling y'all what was in the interview process. What assurance did Raheem Morris give to Arthur Blank
my nigga.
to give him the head coach position, the head coach position.
Bro, Blackberry.
He finessed
No,
Arthur Blank
Listen,
listen, stop talking and fucking listen. He just come from working under Sean McVay, who had a hand in doing what I just said. Grooming Kirk Cousins. What was Arthur Blank determined not to have an issue with again in Atlanta for quite some time?
Quarterback
the
play.
quarterback position. It's been abysmal after Matt Ryan left. It's been a shit show at quarterback.
If that was
He
what it was
assured
right there,
him.
Blackberry,
He
why not
assured
go hire
Arthur
Jim
Blank.
Harbaugh, a quarterback whisperer?
He assured Arthur Blank that I got Kirk Cousins on the hook. Sean McVay, who I just came from, he had a hand in grooming Kirk Cousins. I guarantee you, we gonna get you Kirk Cousins.
And who was the other quarterback who Zach Robinson got a relationship with before we signed Kirk Cousins? Baker Mayfield, but he re-signed with Tampa. We reached out to Baker before coming on terms with Kirk Cousins.
Baker Mayfield wasn't going nowhere. Tampa wouldn't let
Man,
him.
I told y'all with that
And Josh
interview
Blank
process.
convinced his daddy that if we want to make sure we not gonna have a quarterback situation again for quite some time, we still need to draft a quarterback in the first round. Who was Josh Blank sending his team of scouts to go look at before we went to look at them ourselves the weekend before the draft?
Michael
Penix Jr.
Yep. And he had injury problems. I wish we could have got somebody else, but it is what
So,
it is.
so we can keep doing this goddamn ring around the rosy bullshit with Raheem all we want to. But the matter of the fact is, the reason why you got the team that you currently have with the coach that you currently have is because of Arthur Blank saying that he does not want quarterback problems in Atlanta for quite some time. Now, the things that you can't control is you can't control what happens during the season. You can't control Kirk Cousins getting hurt in the Saints game and lying about being hurt. You can't control
but if that was true, Blackberry, they'd have just cut ties with all of them after seeing that the quarterback fell off the fucking cliff.
No, you don't just cut, because now you talking about money. You talking about business. You talking about doing things in the right business manner. That's bad business. As soon as a motherfucker get hurt or start lying or we start losing in the first year, they just part ways from everybody. That don't never happen nowhere.
And another thing, the salary cap implications. You know, because see that was the problem. Because yes, if they could have gotten off of Kirk Cousins, they would have. But the salary cap hit was too big for you to just toss them out to the wind. You know,
So
you done spent the money.
So what you think about getting rid of him this year, Mr. John? What you think about getting rid of him this year, post June 1st?
No, we're gonna cut him before June 1st. He out of there around March 16th.
Now y'all still don't get it. You still don't get it. You still don't fucking get it.
You know,
your feelings want him gone. That's your feelings, William Amy.
And they ain't my
You in
feelings.
your
Listen,
feelings.
I
Well,
ain't in
Amy,
my
your
feelings.
heart
I
hurt.
ain't in my
William,
feelings.
Amy, your heart is broken. You
My
are
heart ain't broken.
your heart broken, bro. And you
Listen,
want him gone, but you ain't
bro,
thinking logically. Look at
bro.
you.
What?
This is what
Listen,
we've been
what?
explaining to y'all for the longest. This is what I've been
Blackberry.
trying to
Listen,
explain to y'all
Blackberry.
for the longest, William
Blackberry.
Amy. You keep
Blackberry. Why
saying
would we
he
keep him?
gone. You don't know
He
that.
will. He will. Listen,
How? How when he
I'm
wasn't
not
even
explaining. I'm not
hired for
explaining.
what
No,
you
no,
want him to
no.
be fired? No, listen.
I'm not explaining to
You
you.
want him to be hired for what he was. You want him to be fired for what he wasn't even hired for. Don't you get that?
Bro, this
No,
man
we
was this
want
man
him
had a
fired for the results.
this man had a losing record when he was with Tampa. So why in the hell would we
Bow
even
whatever
hire
just
him?
said something that I completely agree with. Say it again, Bow whatever.
He should be fired for the results.
But is he
Yeah.
going? But was he hired for results?
Yeah, he was hired. I
Yes.
mean, yes,
How
he
he
was
was
hired
hired?
results.
How was he hired for results and he got a losing record as a head coach?
Listen, he was hired to produce results because if you remember at that podium, he said something about the quarterback and he took a shot at Arthur Smith and his coaching
we ain't had a
ability.
quarterback. We ain't had a quarterback. We wouldn't be in this position.
First, he would let
Listen,
us slide.
and by
If
him
I
saying,
had better
listen what I'm
quarterback
saying.
play, I would not be here.
Listen to what
Come
I'm
on now.
saying. And by him saying that, he took a shot at the quarterback whisperer. Why was Arthur Smith brought in here to begin with? Because he was given a young quarterback with a veteran quarterback.
And
No,
all
sir.
we
To whisper
all
in his
we
Arthur
ear.
Smith
ask
was
you,
brought in here to
No,
improve the run
now,
game.
hey,
Arthur
dude,
Smith was brought in
dude.
here to improve the run game.
Yeah, our run
No,
game.
wait,
Look,
whoa. What? Let me say something. Let me say something. I'm
he
gonna
wondered how
throw
to
this in
coach.
here.
He
I'm
wondered
gonna
how to
throw this
coach.
in here.
The same way that
Okay.
Dan Quinn was in here to fix the defense, Arthur Smith was in here to fix the running game and the offense with a veteran quarterback and Matt Ryan.
Now, the dumbest thing that Arthur Smith did was draft Kyle Pitts at number 4 overall. If
What?
you are supposed to
With a
be a
quarterback.
quarterback whisperer, okay,
Yeah.
they hired Arthur Smith because of his success that he had in Tennessee, taking them to the AFC Championship game. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they brought him in because he was the hot name as an offensive coordinator, and
There
that
you
he
go.
was going
There you go.
to improve the Falcons' offense overall. All right. Now, since you know Matt Ryan was not anybody that he picked, Matt Ryan was on the tail end of his career. Matt Ryan was starting to fall off the cliff.
Decline. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
He was
draft the
declining.
quarterback and
You
whisper
have
to him.
an opportunity with the number 4 overall pick to
Justin
get
Fields.
you a quarterback. Now, if there were no quarterbacks available, let the pick go. Let the pick go. Why in the world did you pay Kyle Pitts quarterback money? Because that 4th overall pick, that's quarterback money. He's
Because
within
at
$2
that
million.
time, Arthur
He's within
Smith
$2
looked at
million
his
a
offense.
year of Trey Lance, the person that the San Francisco 49ers got.
Because
Okay.
at that
But we
time,
all know
going into
how
the
the
draft,
draft
Arthur
supposed to
Smith
go.
looked at his offense as Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and we just brought in Mike Davis.
Okay. Now, what was going to happen the next year? Well, I'm just asking. I'm just
Right.
asking.
Okay.
I
Right.
want you
So
to
boom.
consider it.
So
Because see,
boom. If we don't trade Julio Jones, if we don't trade Julio Jones, we don't never get Drake. If Calvin
Okay,
really don't get suspended for gambling, we don't never get Drake.
all right. But see, this is the thing. You still got Matt Ryan. You and plus the fact, you in salary cap hell because you wanted to make Matt Ryan and Julio Jones Falcons for life and gave them those contracts. So when you took the job, Arthur Smith, and you had the number 4 overall pick, that should have been a quarterback, or you should have traded the pick. Well, he should have traded the pick because the thing
You gotta think about what he was seeing when he got hired. He thinking about, hey man, he had everything except a tight end.
Everything except a tight end.
Everything
except a tight end.
You had tight end.
He
You do
brought in
not
Mike
make a
Davis
tight
and he brought in Cordell Patterson at running
Listen,
back.
See, I
we
got to
forget how
disagree
the
with that.
draft. They adjusted the draft, so these folks can't make that type of high end money they used to make for them high picks. Them folks
But
you
paid since the draft was changed, and I understand what you're saying, Will, because see the thing is, it used to be the quarterbacks and the running backs that used to get all of the upfront money and signing bonuses. They changed that. They have a scale now on your position that you play and the position that you are selected in the draft. Okay. It didn't make sense for you to pay a tight end quarterback money. It didn't, because you didn't have, man, you needed offensive line, you needed running backs, you needed to build your defense.
We had
and at that particular time,
the only thing we didn't have was a left guard, and there was no left guard at number 4. There was no left guard at number 4. We had a center in Dahlman. We had a right tackle in Lindstrom. I mean, in McGarry. We had a right guard in Lindstrom, and we had a left tackle in Matthews. The only shortage was a left guard, but there was no left guard at number 4.
The thing is about the draft.
So that's when you trade the pick down. That's when you trade the pick and move down.
You're drafting a starter or you drafting best player available.
But think about the mindset that
you trade the pick. You don't pay no tight end quarterback money.
But the mindset of Arthur Smith, I got arguably one of the best wide receivers in the game on my team. I already got Julio Jones replacement in Calvin Ridley.
Oh, okay. You already
got 2 running backs in Mike Davis and Cordell Patterson. Then they brought in the third string running back, and they drafted Tyler Algier. So we ain't need no running back.
Right. So you needed defensive help, didn't
you? But Arthur Smith thinking was, if I go get this unicorn that everybody calling him, I might have the most explosive offense in the game.
With Matt Ryan at quarterback?
With Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Kyle Pitts, and Calvin Ridley, hell yeah.
Julio, wait a minute.
Julio Jones ain't next to leave Atlanta until June. The draft was in April.
2020. Julio left 2020 around pandemic year.
Listen, Julio Jones asked to be released or traded in June. That was after the draft.
You right.
That whole shit on Shannon Sharp was after the draft.
We needed defense. We all know that. We ain't argued about this so many times. Nobody didn't want Kyle Pitts at that time. We wanted
it did another statement. Okay, another statement. Y'all said we wanted defense. Y'all said that we needed defense, which we did. Knowing the way that Arthur Blank draft, the same thing they said about James Pierce Jr., they were saying about Michael Parsons. So y'all really think we was taking Michael Parsons at 4?
You could have.
Georgia, Texas, boy, it just landed right while I was waiting on somebody to land that damn plane. Arthur Blank.
Well, hold. Now, Blakberry, can you blame? Wait a minute. Can you blame Arthur Blank? Can you blame Arthur Blank?
Yes, because he's passive aggressive, Jared Jones. See, Jared Jones don't mind. Jared Jones don't mind showing you he want all the control in Dallas. He'll show you all day long he want all the control.
Man, we should have took Sewell over
Arthur Blank.
But think about it. At that time, they didn't need Penny so well because
Blank wants you to think that he is not like that, but he absolutely is. I just told y'all at the start of this damn stream. His whole thing is nostalgia. That's his whole gimmick. Kyle Pitts is nostalgia. Bijan Robinson is nostalgia. Just like Tony Gonzalez was nostalgia. Warwick Dunn was nostalgia. Michael Vick, nostalgia.
I ain't gonna agree with that. No, he ain't no damn Jerry Jones.
He a passive-aggressive Jerry Jones.
He's no Jerry Jones, bro.
Nah, he ain't no Jerry Jones.
Then you look at the head coaching hirings.
Oh, Lord. Please don't go
look at the head coaching hirings.
Everybody who gonna listen to me. Nobody who gonna give me backlash.
I just feel like Arthur Blank
Did you just hear Georgia, Texas, boy?
He talking about Jerry Jones,
Well, okay.
I'm talking about Arthur Blank too. Every head coach we brought in here was a no backlash. I'm gonna do what you say. Think about Arthur Smith. Why did, outside of improving our running game, why did Arthur Smith get the head coaching job?
The committee said that he was the best hire.
Because Arthur Blank had an agreement with his daddy to get them deals for FedEx and Home Depot products.
Now, wait a minute. Now that is an assertion. Now you got to bring some receipts. Where your receipts at on that?
Nah,
Where your receipts at? Where your receipts at on that? I need some receipts.
I ain't know you finna go there.
Hey, Blakberry, Blakberry, don't abandon the man like that. You stick with him.
Abandon him, but but he's right. He's right. Everybody here.
Hey, Blakberry, you bagged up. Blakberry.
Everybody that he's hired to be head coach has gone with the program.
Oh,
and
okay,
it ain't just an off the blank program, y'all. It's a Rich McKay program too.
Oh Lord, I've been saying.
See, that's now I can go with that because and the reason why
it's the nostalgia act in Atlanta.
I can go with the Rich McKay part.
Now I can go with the Rich McKay because Blakberry, and the reason why
who keeps him on his staff? Who keeps him where he at?
Yeah,
we know why
I agree. I agree 100%. And see, that's why the chain of command was set up the way it was. Because you had Arthur Smith, who you hired first, then you hired the doggone general manager afterward, and they both report to Rich McKay. They could do whatever they wanted to without even consulting each other, which was the dumbest thing I ever heard of. Because the general manager is supposed to be over the head coach.
They got to get approved by Rich McKay. They can't do what they want to do. They got to go get approved by Rich McKay.
Yeah, but my thing is okay. Now, Will, this is the problem. This is the problem. If you're the general manager, you're supposed to be over the head coach. And the head coach is supposed to come through you and then go up to Rich McKay if you need to go up there.
Every
all right?
spot except Atlanta. Atlanta don't do that.
That's my point. That's my point.
The team,
Because you remember, y'all remember one time we had 7 general managers around here.
Yeah. But I think they should keep Terry, and Terry should make the decision to get rid of Rich McKay.
That's why I hold Arthur Blank to the fire with Blakberry. Now he don't allow his general managers to hire their own coaches. Now I don't agree with that. He need to let the general manager do his job. Let him hire coaches. But all that other shit, like how Jerry Jones run it, that ain't Arthur Blank. He don't do that.
That's why I said passive aggressive Jerry Jones.
Yeah, Rich McKay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to break that one down. He didn't say Jerry Jones and nothing else. He modified the Jerry Jones that he was talking about.
Jerry Jones. Who they trying to talk? William, man.
Yeah, well, what I'm gonna say with my input, I'm gonna say about it was when they had that interview with Rich McKay 2 months ago in October. Rich McKay was stuttering. He was lost for word. They said, "Rich McKay, what do you do with the Falcons?" He was like, I only be there once out the month." And I'm
when Chris Domino and Nick Cellini interviewed him,
working up a lot. That's what he was doing.
He fumbling. They say, "Are you still part of the Falcons operation?" He told them no, but he was dancing around the question. He asked him, like, "What is your job doing with the Falcons?" I'm just there just to make sure that I just keep the team. He's just second guessing stuff, and I'm like, yeah, man, Rich McKay got to go because I feel like like I agree with John, if we would have hired Bill Belichick, Rich McKay would have been out of there, and I felt like they probably had a conversation. Probably Rich McKay finesse off the blink like, "Hey, we going with Raheem," and probably Rich McKay, a year before last year, who y'all seen in that picture? It was Arthur Blank and Rich McKay. You ain't seen Terry Fontenot. Because Terry Fontenot didn't have his hands on who he wanted the head coach. So I'm saying this off season, I'm cleaning house the whole coaching staff, and I'm letting Terry Fontenot hire.
That's you.
I'm saying that's my opinion, but I don't trust Raheem. And then when Thursday Night Football, he kissing them down. The people on the broadcast, that's like I'm with John. That's the bullshit I'm talking about. The arrogant and the foolishness he doing. You kissing the down the dude on the broadcast. Your ass should have been in the locker room talking to your players and head coach.
That was pregame, William. Don't believe everything.
Yeah, I thought that was halftime.
They pregame.
But they showed it during the halftime. During halftime, that's when they showed.
But I can feel like what all this nonsense happened this season. Not practicing your players and not having your players get reps in preseason. The ego and I'm going to rest my players. Nah, bro, you got to go, man, because Like Terry Fontenot gave you your Terry Fontenot did a good job in the scouting department getting Billy Bowman on, but like I said, Raheem Morris, he get full accountability, not getting his team prepared week in, week out. He got to go. I'm sorry, cause we got NFC North next season, and we play the NFC North and the AFC North. We got to bring our A game. I don't
Woo!
trust right. I don't trust
Black and
Raheem.
blue
Gonna
division.
be
Good
tough.
God Almighty.
But
Woo!
this the thing though, Will, man, is you want him to be fired.
Yes, I do. I
For
want
some,
results.
but wait a minute.
We all
Go
want
ahead.
his ass to be
You
fired.
want him to be fired for something he wasn't hired to do.
What
Don't
does
you
that
don't
mean,
you
Blakberry?
understand? He wouldn't not let me rephrase that. You want him to be fired for something that he wasn't hired for.
No. He was hired to get from the
I
same head coach
just
and
told
defensive
you
coordinator.
why he was hired. I just told you, and the evidence is out there. I just told you why he was hired. Because he had Kirk Cousins on the hook, and because he's gonna go with the program. It's only the second year. That's Rich McKay and Arthur Blank ain't never fired anybody for lesser reasons.
Okay. I'm just saying, well, if I'm telling you right now, Raheem saying I'm not going to none of them damn. I'm glad I didn't win this shit, and I won't be going next season because this fan base is going to turn on Arthur Blank. And the season ticket holders, the season will be empty because you can put a field to the fire. This team want to win. We already missing the playoffs for 8 consecutive years.
But I
Hell
don't
no.
think that they hire. I don't think
Hell
that they
no.
hire folks that just go by what they say. Every time he hires somebody, they've been the hottest coach out there, except Raheem.
Yeah.
That's
Except
exactly
Raheem.
right.
Except him.
Raheem, you will never see Raheem with the playbook, getting on the player's ass, call it like telling them what you doing and none of that. All these rest of these coaches around the league, they hold these players accountable. If they're not performing,
And
they
William
send their ass to
Amy,
the
that's
bench.
what I'm telling you. What you want him to be fired for ain't what he was hired for.
I get what you're saying though.
Why don't you understand that? You talking about him holding a playbook and all? He ain't gonna never hold a playbook. He ain't gonna never run his unit, his respective unit. He wasn't hired to do that.
Well, head coaches do that then. I
Hey,
don't know what you seeing. Head coaches supposed to
Blackberry,
do with their job.
it's like I said last week, you're gonna get the Belichick way without Belichick.
I'm just saying you Raheem saying I ain't going to them games.
Well, like I said, it's many
College.
coaches. It's many coaches that run their organizations like that.
Give me Mike
Many
McCarthy.
coaches
Give
do
me
that.
somebody, bro. Please give me somebody outside Raheem.
Mike McCarthy the same as Raheem Morris. He just called offense.
I don't.
Yeah,
He ain't not like
Listen,
Raheem.
man, you might as
say,
well
say
just
what
get
now?
used to
Say what
being
now? Jordan,
disappointed.
Texas boy.
Mike
Nah.
McCarthy is the same as Raheem Morris when it comes to game management. He just called the offense.
You can't say that.
Well, that's what I said. That's why I said you have two different types of head coaches.
Say that.
That's why I say you got two types of head coaches.
That Prescott
you
just
got one.
The playoff. That's it.
You got one that's running a side of the team on Sunday. Then you got one. He just says, okay, set for instance, there's a decision as to whether you want to go for it on 4th down. Okay, he does this. Some of them do it with analytics. Some of them do it by the seat of their pants. We gonna kick it. Send special teams out there, and special teams go send special teams out there. You know,
Mike McCarthy would do that. He got common sense than Raheem. He not the call.
What make it even worse, John, is that you sit everybody in preseason, then come out with that showing that you did.
Yeah, his ego. I'm trying to tell you, Raheem ego cost his team this season, bro. Arrogance and ego, bro.
So you already had everybody
pass.
pissed off because you was sitting everybody preseason. Then you come out and show out with this goddamn offense coordinator calling this goddamn pre-young bullshit.
Yeah, cause if you remember the very first year, it was the defense that was saving our ass them first few games. It was the defense saving us until the offense got untracked and Kirk Cousins said, well, the doctor said I can move. I guess I'm gonna try to move him and I'm gonna throw a pass or two and see how it feels. You know, and then they climbed out of their sleep. Okay, they climbed out of their sleep. But I'm gonna go back to something Blakberry said. Okay, now, man, these past 2 years with this quarterback situation, good God Almighty, I would never have imagined that we would be going through this type of mess with these quarterbacks. Because see, okay, Kirk Cousins was really brought here to help the offensive coordinator.
And help Penix too.
No. He was here to help the offensive coordinator. Well, Will, to a certain extent, you're right. You know, because see, Arthur Blank, he said that the thing in that interview with him and Rich McKay sitting up there, he was pissed at Arthur Blank because of what they did to Desmond Ritter. You brought this man here as a 3rd round draft pick as a quarterback. Y'all pumped him up, or the Falcons pumped him up or whatever. Oh, he's good. He's done this. He's got a family. He's mature. He's this, that, and the other. And you didn't even coach the man up to play quarterback. You pick a man in the 3rd round.
Have a quarterback coach.
There you go. And see, that's
that's the same problem. And that's the same problem we got now. We got DJ West, don't know what the hell he doing as a quarterback.
No, he don't. And you, man, I was acting a damn fool all during the time Arthur Blank was here. I was acting a fool.
Everybody was happy. We got a black goddamn GM. We got a black head coach and all this shit here. It just ain't working.
Yeah, and see, all I want, I don't care. I don't care if the Joker. I don't care what ethnicity he comes from. I want somebody qualified.
We so damn racist in Atlanta. It ain't funny.
Yeah, I just want somebody qualified.
It's our fan base.
The world is racist. A black quarterback. I don't give a fuck what they could have been burning purple out there. Long they got them throwing touchdown. I don't give a fuck.
Asian, Korean, I don't care if you Arab, I don't give a fuck what ethnic race you is. As long as you know how to call plays and get this team prepared week in, week out.
Yeah, I need, and see, that's one thing that we have done. Now, these past 2 coaches, and all 3 of them. Dan quit. Well, shoot, wait a minute. Let me go on all the way back. Mike Smith, Bobby Petrino.
Nah, don't even
Dan Quinn,
motherfucker, goddamn Bobby Petrino, he a pussy.
The name that shall not be named.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, but but the thing is, our past 3 or 4 head coaches are first-time head coaches.
Yeah,
every coach under Arthur Blank have been a first-time head coach.
Who's that?
Tell him again, George Test boy.
Every coach under Arthur Blank has been a first-time head coach. The last head coach we had that wasn't a first-time head coach was Dan Reeves.
Yeah, Dan. Now that's why I say Arthur Blank.
Arthur Blank didn't hire Dan Reeves.
But Arthur Blank. Everybody that we have had have been first-time head coaches. We the doggone incubator.
Was a defensive coordinator before he came head coach.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, they are all first-time head coaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we are the proving ground. We the get right Falcons. Anything wrong? Anything anybody need to work on? Come to Atlanta. Okay.
But what did Rich McKay do in Tampa Bay though? He gave first-time head coaches chances at Tampa Bay. He did the same thing here. That's what I'm saying.
That was Tony Dungeon's team, though. That was Tony Dungeon. Tony Dungeon built that team on.
But John Gruden won a championship. You can say the same thing about the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was Bill Cowher's team, but Mike Tomlin came in and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I'm saying Tony Dungeon built Tampa. I'm just saying I don't understand. Rich McKay gave Tony Dungeon the keys to do it, but Tony Dungeon built that team up from the bottom to the top.
Who was bringing in the players for Tony Dungeon?
Who? You said who was bringing the players in to Tony Dungeon? Probably like, I don't think it was Rich McKay. I don't know if it was Rich McKay.
It was Rich McKay, bro.
Yeah, it was Rich McKay.
It was Rich McKay.
Well, he'll get the credit for it.
The only reason they hired Raheem Moore is because Mike Tomlin got snatched up by Pittsburgh.
He just ain't been lucky with head coaches, bro. He ain't been lucky with head coaches. We cursed down here. I keep telling y'all that.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
now, Mike Smith. Now, Mike Smith right now holds the record for the most wins for a Falcon coach, and we had a run, and we should have won a Super Bowl.
Think about it, John. That's what I'm saying, John.
We should have won a Super Bowl.
When had coaches come here and win? Dan Quinn had winning seasons.
We ain't gonna talk about a Super Bowl.
That Super Bowl
Yeah, and Dan Quinn should have won a Super Bowl.
We are cursed.
But
we are cursed.
Dan Quinn had 2 winning seasons, and he had a tie the first season.
Till we have
that Super
somebody
Bowl
come
was
put
paid
some voodoo
off.
in that goddamn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dan Quinn did have 2016 and 2018.
Yeah.
Well, now 2017 too.
2017
Yeah,
too.
2017.
No, 2016 and 2017.
16 and
I think it was a
17
losing
winning seasons. 2015 we broke even at 8-8.
Yeah.
They were winning before that. If Kyle Shanahan and Matt Ryan didn't get into it at that point, they was undefeated. They was moving, bro. They started to bump head. Kyle Shanahan and Matt Ryan started to bump head.
Oh, they were bumping heads from the beginning because Kyle Shanahan was putting his foot in Matt Ryan behind, trying to get him to be better. And at the end, Matt Ryan credited that man for helping him. Well, he didn't credit him for that.
They came to an agreement because Kyle Shanahan, he like to run the offense, give you the goddamn play with 10 seconds left so you can't change shit and all that bullshit. And then your boy Matt Ryan ain't used to that. That's not the way he run offense. He like to go out there and make changes.
Well, now that's one thing, and Will, that's something that's going on out there in San Francisco. And I will say this: I believe that's the reason they haven't won a Super Bowl yet, because he did his offense. There are no audibles in it. There are no audibles.
That's what I'm saying, John. The only reason that they came together and had the season like they had, because Matt Ryan and him got together and goddamn Kyle Shanahan goddamn made a what would you call that? He made a goddamn
he made a concession.
Yeah. That's what Matt Ryan was able to come up
compromise. That's a better word. Compromise.
Same play.
Cause that doggone Matt Ryan under Mike Smith, that joker would call out every car Chevrolet made.
but the thing with the 49ers,
that joker would call out every car Chevrolet made.
He audible every time he went to the line.
But also remember,
Chevrolet Caprice
every 2 years under Mike Smith, Matt Ryan getting a new OC.
Manor was the king of that shit, boy.
Every OC that Matt Ryan done had done became a head coach. Every last one on them became a head coach.
Well, see now that one with what's that man's name?
Damn, we know a lot of good coordinators on our organization.
No,
Dirk Cutter, Winston Hunt, Mike Mularkey. Like we could go down the line.
Except for Dirk Cutter. Dirk Cutter was some bullshit.
Dirk Cutter, as soon as he left here, became the head coach of Tampa Bay.
Wait a minute. Did Ryan have Winston? No. Winston Hunt was never offense coordinator here with Ryan.
No,
it was Mike Mularkey. It was Mike Mularkey,
and we had Kyle Shanahan.
It was Mike Mularkey first, who taught Matt Ryan ABC 1, 2, 3
Powerball.
Then the one that doggone shafted Lonnie shafted my man down there in Tampa Bay, backstab.
Ooh, John Gruden? No, hell no.
No. He came back as offensive coordinator here.
Dirk Cutter.
Dirk Cutter. No, Dirk Cutter. He backstabbed.
Kubiak was a quarterback coach here.
Oh, okay. Huh? No, I was talking about Kubiak. I know Kubiak was on the one who had passed away. We
never had Kubiak.
No. Will, you talking about Greg Knapp?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was great. Man, Greg Knapp, boy. And now, y'all want to talk about some folk who wowed people in the interview. That doggone Jim Mora, he wowed Arthur Blank in the interview because they were getting ready to hire Lonnie, what's his name? Oh man. The coach of Chicago when they went to the Super Bowl against New Orleans.
Lovie Smith.
Lovie Smith. Yeah, Lovie Smith. Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm 67 years old. I done forgot most stuff I know. But at any rate, they backstabbed. That doggone Dirk Cutter stabbed him in the back, boy. Cut him and he didn't even know he would bleed. Oh.
Listen, man. This is what we're gonna go. We finna wrap this.
Yeah, wrap it up. All right. You can handle it to me, man. I'm about to get off and work. But
all right, hold on real quick. Hold on for a minute. This is what I want every fan to think about. You might want Raheem Morris fired. Yes. I want Raheem Morris fired.
Me too.
Because I understand that Raheem Morris is not what he's not what it takes to win a championship.
You can't coach them, man.
But what I understand also is that the way Arthur Blank and Rich McKay process ain't on a championship level. And that's why he was hired. Because they hired him because the number one thing on their board to fix on their team was the quarterback position. And the guy that came in here and interviewed that assured them more than Bill Belichick, more than Jim Harbaugh, more than anybody else that came and sat down with Arthur Blank, whether it was in the office or on a fucking boat. He assured them more than anybody, I got a quarterback on the hook. And people can talk about the torn Achilles. I talked about the torn Achilles. But the fact is that with modern medicine today, you think Arthur Blank and Rich McKay thought for 1 second that Achilles was going to affect his quarterback play once he got healed up and fixed? No. Modern medicine today suggests that they can come back for damn near anything. So he assured them, I got a quarterback. His son, Josh Blank, said, we still need to draft one. And that's what they did. So everybody that wants to continue to highlight the deficiencies of your Raheem Morris and his shortcomings, the reason why it don't matter is because that's why he was hired. Arthur Blank and Rich McKay both think that players can outplay bad coaching. That's what they think. They think if the players are good enough, you can win football games. But they also know if the names on the jerseys are sexy enough, fans will be there. They will support it. How do we know that? Because we had Michael Vick and Julio Jones and Tony Gonzalez and Deion Sanders and Matt Ryan and now Bijan Robinson. As long as the names on the jerseys are sexy, the management for the Falcons know that you will be supporting them. So, with that being said, we're going to close it out. I'm going to go around the horn. Will and Amy, you go first.
Man, I'm just ready for 2026. My New Year resolution is breaking news. Raheem Morris and the coaching staff has been fired respectfully. And rise up, baby. I'll be there next season if we got some new changes. But y'all have a blessed night, fellas. That's all I got to say.
Will Amy, hardest working man in West Georgia.
Yes,
East
sir.
Georgia, my bad. East
Yes,
Georgia.
sir.
All right, Joe Test boy, hit him with it.
You already know it, man. Anytime I see the leak, I come on. But yeah, man, be on the lookout for Gas Boy Speaks coming soon. Man, you know what, Blakberry? I listen to what you're saying, and I'm gonna be devil's advocate. You know what? With this rumor of new uniforms coming in and stuff, man, I say, man, if he don't win those 3 games, we finna get new uniforms and a new coach staff.
See, Judge Test boy, you got to think
because
about that
Arthur
too.
Blank want to sell tickets.
That's how we know we so cursed, bro. They trying to change the fucking uniform. We so damn cursed. They don't even want to play in the uniforms no more.
That's my devil advocate take on that. That we finna get new jerseys and a new head coach to sell tickets.
You can't bring in no uniforms and keep this same dusty ass head coach.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Bill Belichick.
All right, John. What you got? That's all. Oh, Joe Test boy, you done?
I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, but all y'all just cut out. I'm gonna holler at y'all later though.
Man, I tell you,
all right.
StreamYard is
good. Joe.
Well, hey, I also I appreciate the shout out last night. And I wanted to also give you your flowers too for coming on, and you and Will, man, y'all, you guys are a tandem. I'm gonna say that.
That's my
Yep.
boy.
Shit, I've been out of it for a minute. I had a goddamn tooth. My mouth was swollen like a mother. I gotta get the tooth pulled.
Ooh, man, don't even talk like that, man. My doggone head hurting thinking about them teethers I done lost. But yeah. Like I said, I want to give you your flowers because, man, your content and everything, man, is on point. It's real exciting. And I'm going to definitely be here when me and Wolf respectfully we get it on in the Thunderdome. Whatever it is, we can hook up. But as far as the Falcons go, ladies and gentlemen, man, watching these Falcons just like being on the last card of Scream Machine. You don't know which way this mug gonna go. Just hold the hell on.
Whiplash.
Yeah. Hey, just hold on and hope nobody don't throw up when it go through the loop, so you don't catch it on the end. But hey, man,
Scream Machine they ain't even had the loops on the Scream Machine.
Yeah. Oh man, I was
yes,
thinking about that.
Yes, they did. They had the loops. That was the Cyclone had the loops.
Yeah, that was Cyclone. Scream Machine was just a regular old-fashioned roller coaster.
Up and down. Yeah.
Yeah. That was an old-fashioned roller coaster. Yeah, I was mixing the two. See how long it been since I've been out there. I ain't riding that shit no more. But
Granny, you lost. I think Coach in the championship game. He probably finally win his first one.
Yep. So I'm going to say this. I don't know what we're going to do and the moves that we're going to make. It's always a roll of the dice as far as, picking the right players, using the right schemes, things of that sort. So all I can do on my stream and when I talk about it is talk about what is. I project sometimes, but I try to project from a standpoint of past performances, knowledge, things of that sort. And hey man, it's taxing. I'm gonna tell you, it's taxing. But streams like this with you guys on it, it's gonna always be entertaining, and I really appreciate it. And hey man, I enjoy myself every time I come up here. Thank you guys.
You get tired of us goddamn wrestling up here.
Oh no, hey man, hey, wrestling is part of the game because it just shows the love you have for the team. You hate them, but you love them at the same time, and that's why you stomach.
Yeah, anybody would have came on here listening, they probably would have thought we hated each other. Goddamn, going back and forth.
Yeah, hey man, hey, that's the way it is with us. Blakberry tell you that's the way it is with us, man. We gets it on.
Like I tell folks, the Falcons break my heart, but the Hawks made me want to kill somebody.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Will. What you got?
Hey man, y'all. We can't do nothing but hope for the best, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't control shit that go on here. Only thing we can control is what the hell we watch on TV, like I told y'all. Because that Atlanta bred Falcon blood is in me. I can't get rid of their ass. So shit, all I can do is just control the blood pressure. But man, y'all just follow me on Will the Georgia Reaper on Twitter and on YouTube. Shit, I've been out of commission for a minute. My mouth been giving me hell, so I'm getting that damn tooth pulled.
Tooth pulled, man.
Boy, so they couldn't pull it then. They had to reschedule it, wait for it to go down. So I be getting that thing pulled out of there, and they ain't gonna have no more problem with it. Cause the tooth gone, it's just the root in that bitch.
Ooh, yeah.
And I don't care what, no kind of home remedies or nothing taking care of it. All they're doing is temporary fix. The only thing that take care of that shit is that antibiotic. That antibiotic works charm every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, y'all can catch me on everything Atlanta Sports on Wednesday, man. Try to be bringing y'all some more content in a minute, dog. And whatever AFN got going on, man, if I got time and they drop the link, y'all know I'm there. Y'all already know, man. If I'm not out of commission, I'm in there.
Yeah, boy. Hey, man. Mucho Grande say he lost the coach this weekend. That means it's gonna be Coach and Keyshawn Vlad. Gonna be in, yeah, because Keyshawn Vlad took me out. in the conference finals to last night. So I'm out of it too, Mucho. And it's gonna be Coach Unchained and Keyshawn Vlad in the Coach Unchained fantasy.
It will be a new winner, no repeat.
Right. There will be a new winner, no repeat this time.
Maybe Coach will get the win in his fantasy league for once.
Yo. But man, y'all make sure in about another 20 minutes you can tune in to Atlanta Falcon Nation, catch the Lady Birds at AFN and coming on at 8 o'clock. So y'all make sure y'all that's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Of course, y'all make sure y'all jump over there and watch that. When you what I was finna say, shit. I lost train of thought. But anyway, man, make sure that you got that notification bell hit so you know when we drop content, man. Tomorrow is we'll just do some shorts or whatever, but make sure you're here for the Rex Pit this week. Hold on, am I doing the Rex Pit? Yeah, I'm doing the Rex Pit. This week for the Rex Pit, of course, next Thursday is next week is the week of Christmas. I probably won't even be in town, to be honest. So I probably won't be doing the Rex Pit next Thursday. Let me see. I ain't decided if I'm going out of town or not. The next Thursday is Christmas, so we're gonna do a Rex Pit this week. We're gonna try to bring it to the pit back somewhere toward the start of the year. It won't be on the 1st because that's New Year's Day, but we will be doing the eye test versus Wolf respectfully in the near future. So y'all make sure y'all here for that. Also, it was something I wanted to talk about. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. We just gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. It's that time of the night. I got to start.
It wasn't them dogs, was it?
It was the dogs. It was the Georgia Bulldogs. Now listen. We got we got Vanderbilt or who we got? That Vanderbilt we got to play.
No, we waiting for the winner of Tulane and Ole Miss.
We got to buy.
We got to buy, right? We got to buy this week. Tulane and Ole Miss, you say?
Yeah.
So,
hold on. Let me pull the I got the bracket up. Let me pull the bracket up.
Yeah, pull the bracket up real quick. But we was doing the greatest.
Yeah, so
go ahead.
We get the winner of hold on. Damn, hold on. That's the wrong bracket. Hold on. Shit, what the fuck? Okay, there it is. So we get the winner. No, what the fuck? Oh shit. Man, hold on, man. I don't know what the hell. That's the wrong bracket. What the fuck the bracket at?
But it is Ole Miss and Tulane, right?
I think it's Tulane or Ole Miss, but I'm looking for the. I had took a picture of the damn bracket. I don't know how long ago it was, or that bullshit. All right, I can't find it right now, bro. Go ahead and close it.
We're gonna go and close that.
Go on, close. I can't find the shit. I think it's Ole Miss.
Mucho say that's right. He says it's Tulane and Ole Miss.
Okay. I'm trying to look it up so I can show you. But I don't know what the hell that shit.
But
I know the game gonna be on the 1st at 8
Yeah,
p.m.
January the 1st. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Whosoever it is. Whoever it is playing Georgia, it's gonna be on January 1st, 8 p.m.
Yeah. Well, there's Tulane or Ole Miss.
It ain't gonna be good for whoever. It ain't gonna be good.
It ain't gonna be good for whoever. And to be honest with you, I think I really want to give it to Ole Miss. I really want to give it to them. But we gonna see, man. I think it's gonna be. I think Ole Miss gonna mop the goddamn floor with Tulane, but we gonna see. But
yeah, here it is. I got it. It's Ole Miss and Tulane. Yep. Then Ohio State gonna play the winner of Miami and A&M. Indiana gonna play the winner of Alabama and Oklahoma. And Texas Tech gonna play the winner of Oregon JMU.
Okay. So hey man, that college football playoffs kicking off this weekend, man.
Yep.
It's gonna be a lot of landslide victories. Y'all just get ready for that. So
I think Alabama and Oklahoma is the first game to jump it off, if I ain't mistaken.
That might be the closest game we see all weekend, to be honest. But
that's gonna be an offensive struggle right there, boy.
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all tuning in for that this weekend. But also we'll start back up Friday Night Live. We'll start that back up at this beginning of the year on January 2nd. So y'all make sure y'all tune in January 2nd for bringing that back. Well, we gonna continue doing the of course covering the Bulldogs, but voting for the greatest Georgia football player of all time. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that January 2nd when we kick that back up. Until then,
Alabama don't play Friday at 8.
Okay, Alabama play Friday at 8.
Yeah, Miami don't play at 12 o'clock noon. Ole Miss play at 3:30.
On Friday or Saturday.
On Saturday. Yeah, all the other games on Saturday. Alabama on Friday.
Alabama on Friday.
Yeah.
All right, man. With that being said, we'll appreciate everybody that came through. We appreciate you if you're coming through after the fact and watching the replay. This has been the home team. What, you got something else you saying? Okay.
Who you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something.
No, we good. Go ahead. We ain't talking enough. Go ahead.
This been the home team with Blakberry, man. There's no C, just a K. Catch us on the flip side. Peace.
Night ride on the train.